You are now listening to Doc Spider Baseball on KFIZ, hosted by play-by-play announcer Cam McGuire.
And welcome into Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ from Hairbaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Cam McGuire with you tonight in the broadcast booth. Glad to bring you Doc Spiders Baseball, where it will be the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks for the second straight night. Fond du Lac came out on top 5-2 last night over the Woodchucks, and for Fond du Lac, they're now 7-3 in their last 10 games. So Wisconsin, well, they're heading the other direction. They're just 2-8. The pitching was working well last night for the Doc Spiders. The hitting was working well. It was an all-around team effort where John Mearswa had the start on the helm. He pitched 4 innings, retired the side 3 straight times in the first, the second, and the third. He finished with 6 strikeouts, gave up 2 runs, just 3 hits, and dished out 1 walk. And then Nico Talashi and Zach Bryant would come in relief for Mearswa in the bullpen in the 5-2 win over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Mitch Bowe, who was the leadoff hitter for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders last night, well, he went 4 for 4 with 2 RBI when he had that 2 RBI base hit in the 7th inning to put Fond du Lac up 4-2. And then in the 7th inning, Fond du Lac would add on the insurance run when Dayton Provost, in the 8th inning, that was when Jack Wassel scored off Dayton Provost, advanced to first on an error by the first baseman, and Fond du Lac came out on top 5-2. So not only is the hitting really working, the pitching is really working as well for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. On the season as a whole, Fond du Lac now has increased their batting average to .258, which is good for 4th in the Northwoods League as a whole. They now have 65 hits in their last 6 games, where they're 5 of 1. So what do you know? It's the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks here tonight on this Wednesday evening, where it's Boy Scout night from Hairbaker Field. It is also Bang for Your Buck with 107.1 The Bowl. Hot dog, 16-ounce soda, and 12-ounce domestic beer for just $1. Well, coming up here, we'll hear from the hitting coach for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, Ernesto Irizarry. We'll hear from him. We'll come back after the interview with him with much more on the Doc Spiders pregame show. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Doc Spiders pregame show on KFIZ.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before Farm to Table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef, and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Cam McGuire here with hitting coach Big E. Big E, wow, these bats are really heating up. It's got to be, all credit's got to be given to you, right?
No, I actually can't take that credit. These guys, they come in, they put in their work. One of the best things about this team is the type of work that they do on a daily basis, showing up for early work and things like that.
So you speak about that early work. The Doc Spiders now have 184 hits on the season, 4th in the Northwoods League as a whole. They have 102 in the last 2 games. What have you been working on, and what have you been seeing from them?
Our biggest goal is just to stay loose. We're in a summer ball program, so it's for them to get their work in. So when we get into our BP and our early work, a lot of the focus comes into situational hitting, really playing for the team. You'll hear me, I'm over in the first base box now, and you'll hear me tell the guys to remind them team at bats, and you can really tell how it's translating onto the field.
So you talk about every night after the game, you look at how the bats have done. You have a little formula for success, how to evaluate it. I don't know if that formula has a name yet, but can you just touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, so we have a team goal. For me, it's a pretty high goal, I think, is to have a team batting average of over 300. So what we do is we add up the amount of hits plus the amount of outs in that given game, and then we figure out the team batting average. So for us right now, we're 11 to 12 hits per game is our team goal.
All right, so I got to ask you one more thing. What's been your favorite part of the summer so far, other than living with myself and Drew?
Besides living with you guys, because you guys are an absolute blast, it's definitely the early work. My favorite thing is development in terms of players, so being able to be with these guys on a daily basis and watch them grow every single day is probably my favorite part.
All right, Biggie, thanks so much. Good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
All right, thanks, Cam.
It'll be the Woodchucks and the Dock Spiders. First pitch at 6:35. And that's Ernesto Irizarry, the hitting coach for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, known as Big E, where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders hats have heated up here in the last couple of games. First pitch tonight between the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks will be at 6:35, so we're just 9 minutes away from that one. We'll get you the starting lineup for both teams. We'll see a couple adjustments for Fond du Lac. They have some new players in the lineup for the Woodchucks. Mostly the same, but a couple of position changes in that outfield as well as the infield. And one player who was not in the lineup last night, but who's batting .410 on the season is Alex Henwood. I had a chance to sit down with Alex earlier this week, and we'll hear from him just after the break. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Dock Spiders pregame show on KFIZ.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Here's the lineup of the pitch. Whoa. We might need another pitcher tonight, Brandon.
Cam McGuire here spinning the web with Alex Henwood. Alex Henwood, the red-hot Henwood, batting .410 on the season. You're on that 12-game hit streak, 22 of 44. And out of those games, 7 of them have been multi-hit games. How have you come around recently in those last 10 games? Because you're bad. It sounds like right now you could hit the ball with a toothpick for right now, anything.
Yeah, I just feel really comfortable at the plate, locked into my approach, not trying to do too much. I'm just trying to play my game, and I'm succeeding doing it right now, so just enjoying it while it lasts.
The last season you played for the Portland Pickles in the Great West League. This summer you're Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. You must really just pick your summer teams based on the names.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm all about the goofiest mascot I can find playing for the Pickles last year. But, yeah, it was really fun out in Portland, but it's great to be back in the Midwest and back in my home state finally for a little while.
So you were one of the early signees for this Dock Spiders team in their second season. When did you find out you were going to be a Dock Spider this summer, and kind of talk about the process of it?
Yeah, it was just during fall ball at school. We guys were getting shipped off here and there, and I told him that I wanted to play in the Northwoods as close to home as possible just to try and live the home life for a little while. And the Dock Spiders presented an opportunity, and it was pretty close to home, so I jumped on that as quick as I could.
You talk about playing at home again in your home state. You just finished your junior year at Nebraska. You had your best season yet at Nebraska this your junior season. You'll be going into your senior season, but how'd your season go for you overall?
It was pretty good. I definitely got a lot more opportunity this year. I'm excited for next year, a lot to build on from this last year, plenty of things I can improve on. But, yeah, like you said, it was my best growing opportunity this year at school, and definitely looking forward to next year.
You were a sought-out recruit coming out of high school. You were ranked the number 2 shortstop in the state of Wisconsin, the number 9 overall prospect. How'd you get talked into with Nebraska, and how'd you end up there?
Yeah, I was just playing for a travel team based out of Madison and getting recruited a little bit. And then Nebraska rang my phone and went on a visit there, and I always wanted to play in the Big Ten. They were kind of my home conference, playing with the Badgers pretty close to us, and so yeah, I went on a visit there, and as soon as that visit was over, just looking back, like, hey, not a lot's going to beat this place. They have a lot of facilities, plenty of people there to make sure that you're on the right track, and they really have your back outside of just sports, with life and everything. So great opportunity, and I was very thankful to jump on that.
They most certainly there. They love their football. Do they love their baseball just as much? What's the atmosphere like over there?
Absolutely. They love their baseball. Plenty of fans at Haymarket Park. It's a great atmosphere to play in, and I guess I try to appreciate it as much as I can, but then when I get here and hear that all the other Big Ten guys I'm playing with can't wait to play at Haymarket Park, it really just helps solidify the fact that it's an incredible place to play.
So you're a baseball player there, but you're also a student. You got an interesting major. You're a fashion design major. I believe it's a textiles and merchandising as well. I've heard you talk about this little backpack idea you have going on, but you want to touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, so people always ask me my major, and it's confusing. It's not the standard one that you'd like to hear, but I'd like to go into product development for an outdoors brand. I really enjoy backpacks and technical gear, so it's a little outside the box, but it's definitely something I'm passionate about and I'd like to pursue.
So a baseball player, a student, maybe a little entrepreneur. What can't you do? I mean, you look at your career here. Who's had the biggest influence on your baseball career growing up?
My parents, for sure. I mean, they've supported me in everything I've done, driven me to every practice. My dad coached me up until high school, and they've just had my back through it all, through the years that I've played a lot and through the years that I haven't played so much. They've supported me and kept me going.
All right, Alex, I'll leave you with this one. This is one of my favorite questions. I ask it to all the guys, but who's the biggest clown on this Doc Spider squad?
I'm a big fan of Andrew Bullock. He likes to keep it loose, and he tells you how he feels no matter what's going on.
All right, thanks so much, Alex. That's Alex Henwood out of the University of Nebraska, you've played about every position before I get you on your way here, but you've played, 6 out of the 9 positions on the field? So you're an infielder, but I guess I'll call you an infielder/outfielder.
Yeah, I've played 6 out of the 9. I guess the goal is to play all 9 this summer at this point. But, yeah, it's been really fun getting to try out new positions, I guess. It takes me back just trying to enjoy the game.
All right, Alex, thanks so much, and good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Now, more Fond du Lac Doc Spiders baseball on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Here is your play-by-play voice, Cam McGuire.
And welcome back inside the broadcast booth from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin at Harebaker Field, where it will be the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders squaring off tonight. The starting lineup for the Wisconsin Woodchucks to lead things off, it'll be Reese Alexiades. He'll be in right field. Alex Terral will bat second. He'll play first base. Javier Valdez will bat third. He'll be at third base. Zach DeLoach, he'll be in the 4th spot in center field. Dom DiRenzo, he'll catch the balls and strikes. He'll bat 5th. TJ Ragusi, he'll be in the 6th spot over in left field. Nick Lofton will bat 7th. He'll play shortstop. Isaac Quiones, he'll DH tonight. He'll bat 8th. Michael Fernandez will be in the 9th spot. He'll be at second base. And for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, Alex Henwood back in the lineup. He'll lead things off. He'll be over at first base, now playing 7 out of the 9 positions in the field. Brad Hudson will be back in the lineup as well. He'll be in center field. He'll bat second. Sam Cohen out of UC Santa Barbara. He'll catch the balls and strikes for the Doc Spiders tonight. He'll bat third, making his debut for Fond du Lac. Troy Black back in the lineup as well. He'll be in the cleanup spot, DHing. Alex Arrow as well back in the lineup. The Northwestern Wildcat. He'll bat 5th. He'll be at second base. Jack Wassel will be in the 6th spot. He'll be over in right field. The Minnesota Golden Gopher. Tyler Wardwell, he'll be at short, making his debut for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. He'll bat 7th out of Duke. Jacob Adams in the 8th spot. He'll be at third base. And Jordan Prentice will be in left field for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. And getting the nod On the mound tonight for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders is Connor Cook, in making his first start of the season. He's been in 5 games this season, but all have come in relief. He has an 8.30 ERA, and he's pitched 8 2/3 innings, dished out 6 strikeouts, allowed 5 walks, and 16 hits. So here's the first pitch to Alexiades. That one in there for a strike. The fastball over the plate, just belt high. So no balls, 1 strike to the right fielder, Reese Alexiades, who bats from the right side. Cook sets and throws. That one taken for ball 1. The fastball misses low on the outside corner. So the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike to Reese Alexiades, who just finished his redshirt freshman season at Pepperdine. Cook sets at the belt and deals. That one taken for ball 2 as it spikes the dirt on the outside corner. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Reese Alexiades, who's making his 12th appearance for the Woodchucks. His 11th start. He's batting .333 to lead the Woodchucks. Here's the 2-1. That one lifted down the first base side. It's going to go foul in territory, and it'll drop for a foul ball. So the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes here from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, on this beautiful Wednesday night. 74 degrees, partly cloudy. Winds at about 9 miles per hour coming from the east. So Alexiades from the right side, a 2-2 count, swings the all-black barrel squared stance. He was 1 for 3 last night in the 5-2 loss to Fond du Lac. The pitch on its way. That one taken for ball 3 as it misses on the outside corner. Just about belt high, so the count will push to full as Connor Cook is dealing in his first start for Fond du Lac this summer. Now sets and throws. That one misses low on the outside corner, so Alexiades will take his free bag to first to lead things off for the Woodchucks. Field dimensions here at Harebaker Field, 320 down the left side and the right side, 370 into the left and right field gaps, and 400 down dead center. So it brings up Alex Terrell for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, playing first base tonight. So 1 base runner on, no outs in the top of the first. Cook the throw. That one in the strike zone on the inside corner of the fastball, just below the knees. So no ball, 1 strike to Alex Terrell, who's batting .224 on the season, was 0 for 4 last night with 2 Ks. So no ball, 1 strike, no outs. Alexiades with about a 3-step lead off first. Cook looks back, now sets at the letters, winds and deals. That one lifted high in foul territory down the first base side. Henwood gliding after that one, and he makes the grab about head high. So Alex Terrell will be done in his first at-bat after flying out in foul territory. Alex Henwood getting his first start of the season over there at first base. We mentioned he's played 7 out of the 9 positions now, and it brings up Javier Valdez in the 3rd spot. 1 out, Cook winds and deals. That one taken for ball 1 as it runs low on the outside corner. So 1 ball, no strike to Javier Valdez, who wears number 0 for the Woodchucks in their green tops, Chucks in white letters across the chest, gray pants. Valdez out of Florida International, 1 ball, no strikes. Cook kicks and throws. That one taken upstairs high, the fastball for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to Javier Valdez, as we'll see Sam Cohen run out to Connor Cook. Cohen in his debut for the Dock Spiders here tonight. He'll wear number 20 out of UC Santa Barbara, where he just finished his junior season. So top of the first inning here from Harebaker Field, no score. 1 base runner on, 1 out in the top of the first. A 2-0 offering. Fastball lifted hard, foul, up and out of play to the right of home plate. So it'll be a 2-1 count now to Javier Valdez, who's batting .200 this season for the Woodchucks. Had a 3-game hit streak going into tonight's game, but went 0 for 4 with a strikeout, making his 14th start of the summer. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. No score, 1 base runner on. Cook sets at the letters. Now the delivery. That fastball runs low on the outside corner. So it'll be 3 balls, 1 strike to Javier Valdez. Reese Alexiades leads things off for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, getting walked after he was dealt the payoff pitch. So now he's got a big lead off first, about 4 or 5 steps. Here's the 3-1. That one lifted foul down the third base side, up and out of play. Over the Dock Spiders dugout, located down the third base side, the Woodchucks down the first base side. So we'll see the second full count pitch from Connor Cook here in the first inning. We mentioned that first one to Alexiades where he walked him, as he now stands on first with 1 out, no score in the top of the first inning. The 3-2 pitch. That one lifted hard into right shallow field. Coming from right field to make the grab high above his head is Jack Wassel for the second out, as Alexiades will stay at first. So it's an F9 to Javier Valdez for those of you keeping score at home between the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Fond du Lac 12-8 on the season. They're in third outright in the Northwoods League South Division. Wisconsin just 6-15. They sit at the bottom of the division, so we'll see if Zach DeLoach can keep things alive playing center field tonight for the Woodchucks. He stands in from the left side, swings the all-black barrel. Cook winds and throws. Fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner, knee high. So no balls, 1 strike to Zach DeLoach, who wears number 4 out of Texas A&M, 6'1", 205 pounds. Making his 4th appearance for the Woodchucks this season. He's batting .286. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 1 runner on first, no score. The pitch. That one spikes the dirt low on the inside corner. Going over to second is Alexiades, so we'll see how they rule that pitch to Cohen. And it will be a wild pitch as Alexiades will go to second. So now it'll be a 1-1 count to Zach DeLoach, who just finished his freshman season at Texas A&M, where he played in 62 games, made 61 starts. And he batted .264 with 65 hits. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the top of the first, no score. 1 base runner on second. Cook looks back to second, now kicks and throws. That one taken for ball 2 as it's on the inside corner low, shin high, to Zach DeLoach. So a 2-1 count now to Zach DeLoach, who's, as we mentioned, he is making his 4th start for the Woodchucks. He has 3 RBI in his first 3 games. From the left side, open stance. Cook now looks back to second. Now the 2-1 offering. Fastball taken for ball 3, low on the inside corner. So 3 balls, 1 strike to the Texas A&M product, Zach DeLoach. Texas A&M 40-22 this season. They made their 12th straight appearance in the NCAA tournament, but they lost in the regional to Texas and Indiana. A 3-1 count, 2 outs to DeLoach from the left side. 1 base runner on second. In the top of the first inning, no score between Fond du Lac and Wisconsin. The pitch, that one swung on hard, down into right field. Will it stay fair? It does not. So the count will push to full for the 3rd time this inning after Cook had a full count to Reese Alexiades to lead things off. He walked him. Javier Valdez had a full count pitch. He flew out to right field, so we'll see what will happen here the 3rd time. Tonight's already in this young ball game here from Hare-Baker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. DeLoach stands from the left side, open stance, swings the all-black barrel. White and black batting gloves, maroon cleats. Cook the 3-2. That one taken for ball number 4 as that just missed the strike zone on the inside corner, knee high to Zach DeLoach. So it'll be the 2nd walk. Dished out by Connor Cook. Alexiades will stay at second, and it brings up the 5th spot hitter, Dominic DiRenzo, out of Oklahoma. He was in right field last night for the Woodchucks. He's catching the balls and strikes tonight, making his 4th appearance for the Woodchucks this season. Just 2 of 13 in 3 games for Wisconsin this year. He's got base runners on first and second, and he comes in from the right side. Waves the all-black barrel. Squared stance. Now the offering. That one, fastball. DiRenzo watches it blow by for strike 1 on the outside corner, just about knee high. So no balls, 1 strike to Dom DiRenzo with runners on first and second. So Cook getting his first start of the season for Fond du Lac. He's come in relief 5 times this year, but his first official start. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Big swing and a miss there from DiRenzo as Cook got him swinging on the breaking ball. So Cook quickly up on strikes here to the Oklahoma Sooner. Dom DiRenzo out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 6 foot, 183 pounds. Made 14 starts for the Sooners this year, 39 games. Batted just .170 with 9 hits. Base runners on first and second, 2 outs. The count looks at No balls, 2 strikes. Now the offering. That one runs low on the outside corner for ball 1 as it gets away from Cohen and makes 1 step in front of him and picks it up and delivers back to Connor Cook. So it'll be a 1-2 count now to Dom DiRenzo with base runners on first and second. 2 outs in the top of the first. No score between Fond du Lac and Wisconsin for the 6th time this season. Fond du Lac has the 3-2 edge in the series so far this year. Cook kicks and throws. That one swung on to third there, fielded by Adams. He bobbles it. Now he tags the bag at third, but being safe there is Alexiades. So DiRenzo hits a hard ball to Jacob Adams, the third baseman for the Dock Spiders, and it gets away from him. So Alexiades advances to third. Deloach will advance to second, and DiRenzo will get to first, and they'll rule that one an E5 to Jacob Adams. So with the bases loaded, it brings up TJ Ragusi in the 6th spot in the top of the first inning. 2 outs here. No score, all runners with significant leads off their bag, and it's Ragusi, the left fielder. The first pitch, that one fastball runs on the outside corner for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to number 12, TJ Ragusi, who's batting just .182 for the Woodchucks this season in his 4th appearance for Wisconsin. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Cook rocks and deals. That one clips the strike zone on the outside corner, just about knee-high, so it'll be a 1-1 count now to TJ Ragusi. Out of Georgetown, Texas, plays his college ball at Baylor University. Stands from that left side. All white Nike cleats, all black barrel. A 1-1 count to Ragusi. Cook sets at the letters, now the pitch. That one spikes the dirt low on the inside corner. Cohen does a nice job keeping that in front of him. So it'll be a 2-1 count with 2 outs to TJ Ragusi, who was 1 for 3 last night in the 5-2 loss to the Dock Spiders. The bases are loaded for Ragusi, 2 outs in the top of the first. No score between Fond du Lac and Wisconsin. No hits so far, but the bases are loaded. Here's the 2-1 offering. That one swung on right up the middle. 1 run's going to score. Now rounding third is Zach Deloach. Deloach will come in to score. So it's a 2 RBI single from TJ Ragusi, sending home Reese Alexiades from third and Zach Deloach from second. And DiRenzo will pull up at the second base bag, and the Woodchucks grab a quick 2-0 lead over the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. So a team with just batting .207 with 2 outs with runners in scoring position had just 17 hits. Now they have 18 after they 2 RBI single from TJ Ragusi. The pitch from Cooks to Lofton is swung on foul. Up and out of play down the first base side. So it'll be no balls, 1 strike to the shortstop, Nick Lofton. And for TJ Ragusi, 2 RBI on that play. His first and second RBI of the season for the Woodchucks, who grab a quick 2-0 lead over Fond du Lac here in the top of the first inning. Runners on first and second. No balls, 1 strike to Lofton. Cook winds at the belt and deals. That breaking ball in the strike zone over the plate, knee-high. So for Connor Cook, he's quickly up on strikes here to Nick Lofton. And for this Fond du Lac pitching staff, well, with runners in scoring position with 2 outs, they've given up now 29 hits this season. Now the 0-2. That one swung on. It's going to swing to Adams at third. Gets by him. Wardwell will field that short. So getting to first there is going to be Lofton, as Dom DiRenzo will advance to third. Ragusi will advance to second. So it's back-to-back singles. And with 2 outs here from the Wisconsin Woodchucks. So after a 2 RBI single from TJ Ragusi, Nick Lofton follows up with a single of his own, advancing both runners to the bags in front of him. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Isaac Quiones. The pitch. Big swing and a miss there as Cook gets him swinging on a fastball that clips the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike to Isaac Quiones. The Miami Hurricane, 5'10", 190 pounds from the right side. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. Cook, the offering. That breaking ball just misses the strike zone on the outside corner. Thigh high to the 5'10", 190-pound Pembroke Pines native, Isaac Quiones. So a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the first, the Woodchucks lead 2-0 here at Harebaker Field. Cook gets a sign, winds and throws. Big swing and a miss there from Quiones on the breaking ball that runs on the outside corner, so it'll be a 1-2 count now to Quiones. Cook trying to get out of the top of the first inning here, where the Dock Spiders trail 2-0. Bases loaded, a 1-2 count to the designated hitter, Isaac Quiones. Cook sets and throws. That one swung on one step to the Adams at third. Now we'll throw over to first, and it's in time for the third out. So for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, well, they pick up 2 runs off of 2 hits, 1 Dock Spiders there. And for the Woodchucks, they leave 3 runners on base. We'll head in the bottom of the first inning where Fond du Lac trails 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry-out deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary city.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ, where Fond du Lac trails 2-0 heading into the bottom of the first inning for the Dock Spiders. It's the first time that they've given up runs in the first inning since June 8th. So for Wisconsin, they grab a quick 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning, just 2 hits, but 1 Dock Spider error, and it's 2 runs for the Woodchucks. We'll see the top of the order. Up for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, it'll be Alex Henwood, Brad Hudson, and Sam Cohen to lead things off for Fond du Lac. Getting the start on the mound for the Woodchucks is Brent Wickland out of Chicago, Illinois. Just finished his freshman season at Heartland Community College. He's making his 4th start for the Wisconsin Woodchucks this year. He has a 3.5 ERA, 18 innings pitched. He's dished out 11 strikeouts, has only given out 4 walks and 16 hits, and he's faced 75 batters and has a record of 0-1. So it'll bring up Alex Henwood here in the bottom of the first inning. Glad to have you tuning in tonight to the broadcast. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth from Harebaker Field, where it's the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks for the 6th time this season. Fond du Lac came out on top 5-2 last night from Harebaker Field over the Woodchucks. So it'll be Henwood to lead things off from the left side, who's batting .410 on the season to lead this Dock Spiders team. Wickland, the first pitch of the night from him. Fastball runs high on the outside corner, just below the letters of Henwood for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Alex Henwood, who's playing first base tonight, the University of Nebraska product. The 1-0 offering. That one swung on foul down the third base side, up and over the stands. So it'll be a 1-1 count now to Alex Henwood, who's had 25 hits this season and 61 at-bats. He comes in here with a 12-game hit streak where he's 9 of 17 with 22 hits during that 12-game hit streak. Here's the 1-1 offering. That one swung on foul back into the backstop, so it'll be 1 ball, 2 strike. Henwood against the Woodchucks, he's 9 of 17. During that 12-game hit streak, he has 22 hits. So he's had success against a lot of teams, but especially against the Woodchucks. Had the night off last night, playing first base tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, Wickland sets at the belt, now throws. Henwood lifts that one foul down the first base side as it'll roll over into the Woodchucks bullpen. Down the first base side, out in the outfield, the Dock Spiders. Down the third base side, out located to the left of the outfield from our vantage point here, so it'll be a 1-2 count once again to Alex Henwood, who stands from the left side. Wickland kicks and throws. That one taken for ball 2 as it misses on the inside corner, about thigh high to Alex Henwood, who just finished his junior season with the Nebraska Cornhuskers, where he made 23 starts in 31 games. The 2-2. That one lifted foul way high up and out of play. So we'll reset and do it again to Alex Henwood, who's out of Appleton, Wisconsin. Just one player on this Dock Spiders squad from the home state of Wisconsin. And that's Alex Henwood. Stands 5'10", 170 pounds from the left side. Now here's the 2-2 offering. That one swung on, lifted foul again down the third base side, up and out of play. For Henwood, he swings the all-black barrel, red and gray batting gloves, navy blue socks just below the knees. So we'll see a 2-2 count again to Alex Henwood in the bottom of the first. Fond du Lac trails 2-0. Wickland gets the sign from Dorenzo. Winds and throws. That one swung on, foul back into the backstop, so we'll reset and do it again for the third straight time with a 2-2 count. So Alex Henwood definitely making Wickland work here in the first at-bat for the Dock Spiders tonight. And it's Alex Henwood. Mitch Bowe led things off last night. He went 4 for 4 against the Woodchucks, but he has the night off tonight for Fond du Lac. The 2-2 delivery. That one swung on there to the second baseman. A couple steps to his right. Fernandez will throw to first, and it's in time for the first out. So a 9-pitch at-bat as Alex Henwood grounds out to the second baseman, Michael Fernandez. Now it'll bring up Brad Hudson in the second spot, who also, like Henwood, had the night off last night. He'll step in from the right side playing center field tonight. Played in 20 games this season, 17 starts. Here's the first pitch. That one in the strike zone. Fastball on the inside corner, knee high to Brad Hudson. So no balls, 1 strike to the Southern Illinois product, Brad Hudson. Squared stance from the right side. Now the pitch. That one fastball taken for ball 1 upstairs on the inside corner high. So it'll be a 1-1 count now to Brad Hudson, who's batting .338 for the Dock Spiders this season. Good for third on the squad. Here's the pitch. That fastball misses on the inside corner at just about shin level to Brad Hudson. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike to the Allen, Texas native. 5'10", 170 pounds, just like Alex Henwood, but stands from the right side. Wickland kicks and throws. Big swing and a miss there as he gets some swinging on the fastball on the outside corner. So the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brad Hudson is 5 of 15 against the Woodchucks this season. Wickland now deals. That breaking ball lifted into left field, but 2 steps to his left is the left fielder, TJ Ragusi, who makes the grab above his head. So 2 quick outs from this Woodchucks squad and this pitching staff that has struggled a little bit for the Woodchucks, who are just 6 and 15. They're 1 of 8 in their last 9 games. And for this pitching staff, well, the last 10 games, they've given up 80 hits and 34 earned runs. So we'll see if Sam Cohen can keep things alive in his debut for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, catching the balls and strikes. He stands from the left side. The pitch, that one lifted, foul down the third base side, up and out of play. So no balls, 1 strike to Sam Cohen, who wears number 20 for the Dock Spiders, making his debut out of UC Santa Barbara. 6'1", 190 pounds. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The offering, that one way inside low, so it'll be a 1-1 count to Sam Cohen here in the bottom of the first inning, where the Dock Spiders trail 2-0 with 2 outs. It's a 1-1 count to Sam Cohen. Swings the all-black barrel, navy blue batting gloves, shin guard on the right shin. The pitch, that one swung on, ripped hard, and that'll be a base hit right up the middle. So Sam Cohen with a 2-out base hit, and he's got his first hit as a Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Sam Cohen, the catcher out of UC Santa Barbara, and it'll bring up Troy Black, who for the Dock Spiders is starting to find his groove. He's on an 8-game hit streak where he's 11 of 30. In his last 3 games, he's gone 2 for 4 in each of those games and has 2 RBI and 3 runs. Did not play last night, so he'll try to extend the inning in the bottom of the first. With 1 base runner on, Cohen takes the lead off first. Now the pitch. That one right over the plate, looked at for a strike. So no balls, 1 strike to Troy Black, the Kentucky Wildcat, who is batting .255 on the season, making his 16th start for the Dock Spiders this summer. Stands from the right side. The 0-1. That one way inside high. So it'll be a 1-1 count now to Black as he had a shun away from that one. So it'll be a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Cohen on first with the 2-out single in the bottom of the first inning where Fond du Lac trails 2-0. Wicklund leans in, getting the sign from Dorenzo, then looks back to first. Sets the glove letter high, now the pitch. That one swung on hard, but popped foul. Out of play down the first base side. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Troy Black. And with runners in scoring position with 2 outs, the Dock Spiders are batting .233 this season with 28 hits. Troy Black trying to make that 29 here. The 1-2 offering. That breaking ball swung on and missed, so Black will go down swinging. For the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up no runs, 1 hit, no Woodchucks errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 on base. We'll head into the top of the second inning where the Woodchucks lead 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Enjoy the best seats in the house. Located at 4.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spiders checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks like half-price tickets to select games and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we were.
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
He scored!
this is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Be proud of your career. At Quad Graphics, we're looking for dedicated, hardworking individuals in search of a rewarding career. You'll start out at a competitive wage with opportunities to advance immediately. We offer career training programs, on-site healthcare, fitness centers, 401k retirement savings, and many more great benefits. To learn more about our job opportunities and to apply online, visit us at bquad.com.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball. We head into the top of the second inning for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and Wisconsin Woodchucks, where Fond du Lac trails 2-0, and we already see a call to the bullpen. We'll get you the final line on Connor Cook, but first let's introduce the new pitcher for the Dock Spiders. It'll be number 19, Ryan Connolly, who has pitched in 5 games this season, has a 6.0 ERA, 6 innings pitched. He's dished out 6 strikeouts, has given up 11 walks and 7 hits. His last appearance was against Green Bay on June 17th in that 10-0 win. He pitched 2 innings, allowed just 1 hit, allowed 3 walks, 2 strikeouts on 10 batters he faced. So Wisconsin, they were able to pick up 2 runs in the top of the first inning for the first time that they scored runs in the first inning since June 9th. So we'll see batters 9, 1, and 2 up for the Woodchucks as it's Connolly on the mound, the southpaw out of Creighton University. So it'll be Michael Fernandez, Reese Alexiades, and Alex Terral leading things off for the Woodchucks, who had 8 batters in the first inning. Well, they didn't get to the 8th batter until the 3rd inning last night in the 5-2 loss. John Mearswa for the Dock Spiders retired the side 3 straight times to begin the contest for the Dock Spiders. So now it's Fernandez, steps in from the left side. Lefty versus lefty here. Connolly kicks and throws. Breaking ball runs way outside upstairs, so it'll be 1 ball. No number 3, Michael Fernandez, who was 0 for 3 last night with 2 Ks, batting just .208 on the season. The 1-0 from Connolly. Fastball runs low on the outside corner, so it'll be 2 balls, no strikes to Michael Fernandez here in the top of the second inning from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Cam McGuire with you here where the Woodchucks lead 2-0. Connolly sets at the belt, now deals. That fastball misses high on the outside corner, so Fernandez looks at 3 straight balls. The count is 3 balls, no strikes, no outs to number 3. Michael Fernandez out of Virginia Tech. Squared stance from the left side, the all-black barrel. Connolly kicks and throws. That fastball in there for a strike as it caught the outside corner as Fernandez watched that one blow by. So 3 balls, 1 strike. He'll tap home plate, now raise the all-black barrel high above his head. Connolly gets the sign from Cohen, kicks and throws. That one lifted, foul down the third base side, up and out of play. So Connolly, who dished out 3 straight balls, he's now going to deal the payoff pitch to Michael Fernandez, 5'10", 185 pounds, just finished his freshman season for the Virginia Tech Hokies. The 3-2 offering. Connolly winds and deals. Big swing and a miss there from Fernandez as Connolly gets some swinging on the fastball. So Ryan Connolly comes in here in the top of the second inning for the Dock Spiders in relief for Connor Cook. And he sees one batter and gets some swinging on the fastball after dealing 3 straight balls. He dishes out 3 strikes. So now it's Reese Alexiades at the top of the order, 1 out in the top of the second. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike as it clips the inside corner, thigh high. So no balls, 1 strike to Reese Alexiades, who reached on a walk back in the first inning. Also had 1 of the 2 Woodchucks run. No balls, 1 strike. Connolly kicks and throws. That fastball misses way outside and high as Cohen has to stand up and make the grab from behind home plate. So 1 out here in the top of the second. No base runners on. The Woodchucks lead 2-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. The southpaw sets at the belt, now throws. That fastball in there for a strike as it hovers over the plate, knee high, as Alexiades watches that one go into the glove of the catcher, Sam Cohen. So Alex Terrell waits on deck. It's a 1-2 count to Reese Alexiades. Connolly winds and throws. Fastball lifted hard, but up and out of play down the first base side here at Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. The Dock Spiders in their 2nd season of play. The Wisconsin Woodchucks in their 25th season of play in the 25th year anniversary of the Northwoods League. So we'll reset and do it all again to Reese Alexiades, who's playing right field for the Woodchucks. Connolly kicks and throws. That fastball taken for ball 2 as it misses on the outside corner, thigh high. So we'll see a 2-2 count now to Reese Alexiades, who comes from Manhattan Beach, California. Just finished his redshirt freshman season at Pepperdine, where he just appeared in 16 games, made 5 starts. The 2-2 delivery. That one fastball taken for ball 3 as it misses inside, knee high. So we'll see a payoff pitch from Ryan Connolly to Reese Alexiades with 1 out, no base runners on in the top of the second inning where Wisconsin leads Fond du Lac 2-0. Connolly kicks and throws. That one swung into the back of the infield to the second baseman, Alex Arrow, who makes the grab head high for the second out. So Connolly sees 2 batters, and he retires both of them. Both of them pushed to full counts. He struck out Fernandez to start the top of the second inning, and then for Reese Alexiades, he flies out to Alex Arrow at second base over there. And it'll be Alex Terrell trying to keep things alive for the Woodchucks. The pitch. That one in the strike zone on the inside corner. The fastball just about knee high. So Alex Terrell fouled out to foul territory back in the first inning on the first base side. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, no one on. Connolly sets at the belt, now the pitch. That one hovers over the plate for strike 2 as Terrell watches that go by. So Connolly quickly up on strikes here to Terrell. Stands from the left side, waves the alt-tan barrel. Connolly gets the sign from Cohen. Sets at the belt and throws. That one misses way upstairs high. The fastball is looked at for ball number 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alex Terrell, who's really been struggling for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. He's just 1 of 27 in his last 7 games. Connolly, the 1-2. As Terrell will call time. And Alex Terrell on the road this season in 9 games. He's just 2 of 34, but at Athletic Park in Wausau, Wisconsin, in 8 games, he's batting .394, which is first on the Woodchucks squad, 13 of 33. So his struggles have really come on the road this season, where the Woodchucks are 1-9 away from Athletic Park. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Connolly with 2 outs. Kicks and throws. That one swung on and pop foul down the third base side, so we'll reset and do it all again to Alex Terrell. The Wisconsin Woodchucks just 6-15 on the season. They're 5-6 up in Wausau, but just 1-9 elsewhere. So Connolly now getting the sign from Cohen. Sets at the letters and deals. That breaking ball misses on the inside corner. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alex Terrell, who wears number 15 for the Woodchucks. Stands from the left side. Woodchucks in their green tops. Chucks outlined in white across the chest, and the number below on the left side, all gray pants. The 2-2 offering. That one check swing there from Terrell. They get him on the strike. So Ryan Connolly comes in here in the 2nd inning. The Woodchucks, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left the board for Wisconsin. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning, where the Woodchucks lead the Dock Spiders 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Girl, I'll be over there with my buddies drinking beer.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the bottom of the 2nd frame where Fond du Lac trails 2-0 versus the Wisconsin Woodchucks here from Hare-Baker Field. We'll see batters 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's the Big Ten. Alex Arrow out of Northwestern, Jack Wassel out of Minnesota, and then Tyler Wardwell out of the ACC from Duke University. So we'll see what Arrow can do here against Brett Wickland. Arrow, the switch hitter out of Northwestern. And for Alex Arrow, he'll stand from the left side here. Swings the all-black barrel. Wickland gets the sign and deals. That fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner, thigh high to Alex Arrow. So no strikes, 1 ball to number 3, Alex Arrow, who's batting .174 on the season. 4 of 23 in his 7th start. The pitch, that one lifted, and it gets in there for a base hit as it drops in left shallow field. So Alex Arrow leads things off with a single, and for Arrow, against right-handed pitchers this season. Well, he's had 4 hits on the year, and all 4 of them have come off of righties. In 19 at-bats, he has 4 at-bats to lefties and is 0 for 4. So a leadoff single from Alex Arrow, and it brings up Jack Wassel from the left side, the Minnesota Golden Gopher. Arrow takes about a 3-step lead off first. Wickland kicks and throws. That one swung on, back foul into the backstop. So no balls, 1 strike to Jack Wassel. As we mentioned, out of Minnesota, wears number 25, making his 3rd start for Fond du Lac. He's batting .333 with 2 hits. Playing right field tonight. He's played 3rd and 1st this season. No balls, 1 strike, 1 base runner on. Wickland sets at the letters, now deals. That one chopped to second there. This one could be in time for 2. The 3-lay to first. Is it in time? It is not. So Alex Arrow is thrown out at second. And for Jack Wassel, he will advance to first on a fielder's choice as he hit that one pretty softly to Michael Fernandez, who made the grounder grab there at second base. So it's 1 out as 1 base runner is on. Wassel stands on first after Arrow's thrown out at second. And it's Tyler Wardwell making his debut for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, batting in the 7th spot. Wickland gets the sign, kicks and throws. That fastball looked at for strike 1 as it clips the strike zone on the outside corner, knee high. So no balls, 1 strike to the Duke Blue Devil. Tyler Wardwell stands from the left side. Where's number 4 for the Dock Spiders? 6'2", 185. Here's the 0-1 delivery. That one swung on and missed by Wardwell as Wickland got him swinging on the fastball on the outside corner. Wardwell went chasing after that one, so Wickland quickly up on strikes here to Tyler Wardwell. Finished his freshman season at Duke this year, just 11 games, 3 starts. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. That one swung on, lifted, foul, up into the netting to the left of home plate, so we'll reset and do it again to the Duke Blue Devil with 1 base runner on, 1 out. In the bottom of the second, Fond du Lac trails 2-0 thanks to 2 runs from the Woodchucks in the top of the 1st inning. Wickland leans in to get the sign, now checks back to first, where Wassel has about a 4-step lead off first. Wickland kicks and throws. That one gets away from Dorenzo, so Wassel will advance to second. We'll see how they rule that one to Wickland. So it'll be a wild pitch, so Wassel will take the bags as he can get them as he advanced to first on the fielder's choice and then advances to second there on the wild pitch. So it'll be a 1-2 count to Tyler Wardwell, who had 4 hits this season at Duke. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, base runner on second. Wassel with about a 12-foot lead off the bag. The pitch. That one taken for ball 2 as it just misses the strike zone on the inside corner. Just about knee-high to Wardwell. So it'll be a 2-2 count now to Wardwell. With 1 out, Wassel now takes that lead again off second. The shortstop, Nick Lofton, right behind him. Just about 2 steps, where he has about a 12-foot lead. The 2-2, Wickland over the top, now fires. That one swung on hard down the third base side. It's in foul territory, and now we'll go up and out of play. So we'll reset and do the 2-2 count all over again to the Cincinnati, Ohio native Tyler Wardwell. As we mentioned, out of Duke, where they went 45-18 this season. They lost in the Super Regional to Texas Tech. It was their 2nd appearance in the NCAA tournament in 3 years. They had none in the previous 57 seasons, and it was their first 40-win season where they went 45-18. So a 2-2 count to Wardwell. 1 base runner on second, 1 out. Wickland sets at the letters. Now the pitch. That breaking ball misses way high on the outside corner, so the count will push to full to Tyler Wardwell in his debut with the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. So Wassel takes that lead again off second. Wardwell from the left side swings the all-tan bat, squared stance. Blue and white batting gloves. Now the pitch. That fastball lifted hard into right field. Wassel's going to go to third. Wardwell will pull up and stay at first. So Tyler Wardwell is 1 for 1 as a Fond du Lac Dock Spider. Jack Wassel maybe thought that one was going to get grabbed as he was about a quarter of the way to third base and then paused for a second and then went to third. So runners will be on the corners, and it brings up Jacob Adams, the Ole Miss Rebel, as Dom DiRenzo will go out to Brett Wickland to have a chat with him. Gino's Italian Restaurant, open daily, serving lunch and dinner in our cozy atmosphere. Indulge yourself with our traditional Italian dishes or our awesome pizza. You'll love it. Make it Gino's today, 584 West Johnson Street. So it brings up Jacob Adams with runners on the corners, where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders trail 2-0 in the bottom of the second, just one out. So Adams steps in from the left side. Wickland gets the sign, now kicks and throws. That fastball looked at for ball one as it misses on the inside corner. Shin high to number 5, Jacob Adams, who's batting just 111 on the season. He's 2 of 18 in his 6th game for the Dock Spiders. So 1 ball, no strikes to. Here's the pitch. Adams swings that one. This one could, as it goes to first, as Wassel will come in to score. So it'll be a sacrifice hit from Jacob Adams as Jack Wassel, who was reached on a fielder's choice back in the in the second at-bat of the inning. He comes in to score after reaching on a fielder's choice. And now it's 2-1, the Woodchucks lead, as Wardwell was able to advance over to second. Thought that one maybe could have been in time for a double play as it was hit to Fernandez at second, but decided just to go to first and make the easy out. Now it's Jordan Prentice from the left side, 1 base runner on second. The offering. Fastball looked at for ball one as it misses on the outside corner, knee high. So 1 ball, no strike to the UCLA Bruin, Jordan Prentice. So for Jacob Adams, he's credited with the RBI, his 2nd of the season. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, base runner on second. Wickland steps off the rubber for a second and will readjust his cleats in the dirt. It's a 1-0 count, 2 outs in the bottom of the second, where Fond du Lac trails 2-1. Wickland looks back to second. Now the 1-0 offering. That fastball taken for ball 2 as it runs on the outside corner, thigh high to Prentice. So 2 quick balls to number 6, the UCLA, Jordan Prentice, who's in his 3rd game for the Dock Spiders, his 2nd start. He has just 1 hit on 4 at-bats, coming last night in the 5-2 win against the Woodchucks. Wickland, the 2-0. That one in the strike zone as it clips the zone on the outside corner as Prentice watches it go by about knee high to Jordan Prentice, who's 5'11", 175 pounds. Just finished his freshman season as a UCLA Bruin. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wardwell with about a 10-foot lead off the second base bag. Wickland comes over the top, now throws. That one chopped to second there. 2-hopper to Fernandez, fields it 1 step to his left and throws over to first for the 3rd out. Well, the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up 1 run off of 2 hits. No Woodchucks errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 base runner on base. We'll head on the top of the 3rd inning where the Woodchucks lead 2-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
When you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried eggshell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried eggshell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball. We head in the top of the third where Fond du Lac trails 2-1. So we see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for the Woodchucks. It's Javier Valdez from the right side. The first pitch, that fastball looked at for strike one on the outside corner. Thigh high to Javier Valdez, who's 0 for 1 tonight for the Woodchucks, flying out to right field back in the first inning. So no balls, 1 strike. The southpaw Connolly sets at the letters and throws. That one lifted into left field. 1 step back, now 2, and makes the grab over the backhand. Head high is the left fielder Jordan Prentice for the first out of the top of the third inning, where the Woodchucks lead 2-1. They had 2 runs in the first inning, 2 hits. They left 3 aboard as the bases were loaded after Isaac Quiones grounded into third. Now it's Zach DeLoach from the left side with 1 out. The pitch. Breaking ball in the strike zone. Right over the plate, knee high, as DeLoach watches that one blow by. So DeLoach, who is in his second plate appearance, he was walked back in the first inning. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Connolly kicks and fires. That fastball lifted hard into right field. Wassels rushing hard, makes a great grab on the running backhand grab from right field, as Jack Wassels able to make the grab in right center field in front of the Michaels sign, right in front of the 370 marker. So Jack Wassel, who's making his third start of the season, his first in right field. He's been in the infield the first 2 games. A great grab over there in right field for the Minnesota Gopher. So it's an F9 to Zach DeLoach for those of you keeping score at home, and it brings up Dominic Dorenzo trying to keep things alive. The pitch. That fastball spikes the dirt on the inside corner, so it'll be 1 ball. No strikes to the Oklahoma Sooner, Dom Dorenzo, who wears number 22 for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Connolly sets at the letters, now throws. Big swing and a miss there from Dorenzo as Connolly gets some swinging on the fastball. Dorenzo is 0 for 1 on the night. He reached back in the first inning on an E5. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Connolly kicks and fires. Fastball misses low on the outside corner. So it'll be a 2-1 count now to Dom Dorenzo, who stands from the right side. Just finished his junior season at Oklahoma. He played for the Newport Gulls in the NECBL last summer. Played in 15 games. Now a Wisconsin Woodchuck for the 2018 summer. The 2-1 offering. That one swung on hard into left field. It's going to drop there just in front of the warning track as Prentice goes back to it. Dorenzo rounds first, and it's a 2-out double for Dom Dorenzo, who just absolutely hammers that one into left field, dropping just about a foot or 2 in front of the warning track. So Dom Dorenzo with the 2-out double. And for this Wisconsin Woodchucks team, they've hit very well with 2 outs so far here tonight after TJ Ragusi had a 2 RBI single with 2 outs back in the first inning. That's how the Woodchucks have grabbed a 2-1 lead over the Doc Spiders. Now it brings up Ragusi again. So we'll see what Ragusi can do this time with 2 outs from the left side. As Dorenzo stands on second with about a 6-step lead. Connolly looks back. Now deals. Fastball taken for ball 1 as it misses inside. Letter high to TJ Ragusi for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, as they've now picked up their 3rd hit after that 2-out double from Dom Dorenzo. Connolly gets the sign from Cohen. Looks back to second, looks back again. Dorenzo takes a slight lead now, the 1-0. That one spikes the dirt low. Cohen does a nice job to keep that one in front of him, but it'll be a 2-0 count to TJ Ragusi, who's 1 for 1 with that 2 RBI single in the first inning. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 1 base runner on second. The Woodchucks lead 2-1. So we'll see what Ragusi can do here. Connolly kicks and throws. That one spikes the dirt, gets away from Cohen in the backstop, so Dorenzo will advance to third. We'll see how they rule that one to Connolly. And it will be a wild pitch So it'll be a 3-0 count to TJ Ragusi, who this season, with 2 outs and runners in scoring position, he's 0 for 4, as he has 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Dorenzo advances over to third on the wild pitch from Connolly. Ragusi steps back in from the left side, squared stance, all black bat. The pitch. That one lifted, foul, high, and out of play down the third base side. So now it will be a 3-1 count to TJ Ragusi, the Baylor Bear. Just finished his junior season. Played in 35 games, started 32 of them where he batted .324 for 35 hits. Connolly sets and deals. That one misses high on the inside corner. So Ragusi will take his free walk over to the first base bag, and he'll bring up Nick Lofton with 2 outs, runners on the corner, as we'll see Dorenzo go out to first, and now we'll see Drew Tumblety go out to the mound to visit Connolly. Well, back on this day in baseball in 2009, Jeff Weaver beats his kid brother Jared when the visiting Dodgers beat the Los Angeles Angels 6-5 at Angel Stadium. The Northridge, California natives become the 8th set of siblings in Major League history to start against one another. That's Jeff Weaver, who beat his brother Jared Weaver on 2009. Well, Jeff Weaver was the first Northwoods League alum to make it in the big leagues. He debuted on April 14th, 1999 for the Detroit Tigers in a 7-1 win over the Twins. He pitched 5 innings and gave up just 1 hit on 17 batters he faced. So here's the first pitch to Lofton with runners on the corner, 2 outs. That one taken for ball 1 as it runs low and inside. So 1 ball, no strike to Nick Lofton. He wears number 2. He's 1 for 1 with a single tonight back in the first inning. Connolly sets. Now deals the 1-0. That fastball taken for ball 2 as it's looked at by Lofton on the outside corner, just about belt high. So 2 balls, no strikes to Nick Lofton, who stands from the right side. Swings the all-black barrel. White and black cleats. Squared stance. Connolly gets the sign, looks back to first, now throws. That one in the strike zone on the inside corner as it's looked at by Lofton, just about knee-high. So it'll be a 2-1 count now with 2 outs. Base runners on the corner. Wisconsin leads Fond du Lac 2-1 in the top of the 3rd inning, as it's Nick Lofton at the dish. Connolly kicks and throws. That one taken for ball 3. It gets away from Cohen. Coming in to score is going to be Dorenzo. Advancing to second is going to be TJ Ragusi. So Dorenzo comes in to score. We'll see how they rule that one to Connolly. It'll be a wild pitch, and for Connolly, it's his 2nd wild pitch of the inning. So Dorenzo comes in to score after the 2-out double. Or pardon me, Dorenzo stays at second. Or no, Dorenzo came in to score. Ragusi is at second as he wears number 12 out there. So the 3-1 now to Lofton. The pitch. That fastball lifted to the shortstop Wardwell. Fumbles it, now picks it up 1 step to his left. Twirls around, throws to third, and it's not in time. So he thought about going over to first, but a speedster, Nick Lofton, was going to beat the play out. So Wardwell does the spinorama, looks over to third, but TJ Ragusi's already there. So Nick Lofton will advance to first base there as Wardwell bobbled that one as it was hit hard to him, then picked it back up and decided to hold on. It will be ruled an E6 to Nick Lofton. Base runners on the corner for Isaac Quiones with 2 outs. The pitch. That one in the strike zone, looked at for strike number 1 from Quiones, just about thigh high. So the Dock Spiders pitching staff in a bit of a jam here in the first 3 innings where they trail 3-1 now. Runners on the corners. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Quiones. Connolly kicks and throws. Going to go over the second there as Lofton. Cohen throws. Is it in time? It is not. So it's a stolen base for number 2, Nick Lofton. So now runners on second and third. And for Nick Lofton, it's his first stolen bag of the season. So no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, Isaac Quiones, with runners on second and third. 2 outs. Connolly kicks and throws. That one taken upstairs for ball one on the inside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Isaac Quiones, who's seeing his first at-bat of the season with runners in scoring position with 2 outs here in the A spot for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. He's 0 for 1 tonight, grounding out to third in the first inning. Connolly sets at the belt, looks back to second. Now winds and deals. That one swung on hard, lifted foul over the netting to the right of home plate, so we'll reset and do it to the Miami Hurricane, Isaac Quiones, who's batting .234 this season for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. In his 15th game, he has 11 hits for the Woodchucks. Swings the all-black barrel, open stance from the right side. Now raises the bat high above his head. Connolly gets the sign. Now rocks and deals. That one way upstairs high in the inside corner. So it'll be a 2-2 count now. Quiones. Cohen does a nice job to stand up and keep that one from going back into the backstop. We've already seen Connolly with 2 wild pitches so far this inning. Connolly leans over, gets the sign from Cohen. Sets in the glove at the belt. Now kicks and fires. The 2-2 is swung on hard, but into foul territory down the first base side, so we'll reset and do it again to Isaac Quiones. 2s are hot across the board in the ball strikes and outs column, where the Dock Spiders trail 3-1 in the bottom of the third inning to the Wisconsin Woodchucks in the 6th meeting of the season. Fond du Lac holds a 3-2 series lead over the Dock Spiders. Connolly kicks and throws. That breaking ball misses way outside. Cohen has to stand up and make the grab. So the count will push to full to Isaac Quiones with base runners on second and third in the top of the third inning. So here's this Woodchucks team that's done a nice job getting on base with 2 outs so far tonight. We'll see what Connolly goes with the 3-2. Here's the offering. That fastball in there for a strike as Quiones goes down looking. So Connolly ends the inning by picking up a strikeout, but the Wisconsin Woodchucks, they pick up 1 run off of, for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, they pick up just 1 hit and 1 Fond du Lac error as they leave 2 on base. We'll head into the bottom of the third inning where the Wisconsin Woodchucks lead 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app. Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball. We head into the bottom of the third inning where Fond du Lac trails 3-1 to the Wisconsin Woodchucks. We'll see the top of the order up for Fond du Lac: Alex Henwood, Brad Hudson, and Sam Cohen. Here's the pitch to Henwood. That one swung on hard into left field, but camped right underneath that glove raised head high. Able to make the grab is TJ Raguzzi. So 1 pitch as Henwood goes down swinging. It's an F7 for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth from Hairbaker Field. Glad to have you tonight where it's the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks for the 6th time this season, where Fond du Lac came out on top 5-2 last night from Harebaker Field, where they now hold the series lead 3-2. It's Hudson now from the right side. Wickland kicks and deals. Breaking ball taken for ball 1 as it misses inside, letter high to Brad Hudson, who's 0 for 1 here tonight, the center fielder out of Southern Illinois. Wickland sets at the letters and throws. Fastball swung on, but grounded foul down the third base side. So it'll be a 1-1 count now to the Allen, Texas native Brad Hudson, who's batting .338 on the season, good for third for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stands from the right side, squared stance, all black bat, all white bat and gloves. Wickland, now the 1-1. That breaking ball misses on the outside corner low, about shin high to Brad Hudson. So 2 balls, 1 strike in the bottom of the third, where Fond du Lac trails 3-1. Wickland wastes no time and throws that fastball in there for a strike as it clips the outside corner, just knee high to Brad Hudson as he watches it go by. So the count will push to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the third, no one on. And Brad Hudson at the plate. The pitch. Fastball lifted way high up and out of play over the stands. So we'll reset and do it all again to Brad Hudson, who's 5 for 16 against the Woodchucks this season, has 3 runs and 2 RBI. The pitch. That one taken for ball 3 as the fastball just misses on the outside corner above the knees. So the count pushes to full to Brad Hudson. And now Wickland gets the sign from Dorenzo. Kicks and deals. Fastball swung on into left field. That'll drop for a base hit for Brad Hudson as he'll advance to first. So now Hudson has 6 hits against the Wisconsin Woodchucks. He now has 24 on the season, which is just 1 behind Alex Henwood for the team lead. And it brings up Sam Cohen, who's in his debut for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-out single back in the first inning. We'll see what he can do this time around out of UC Santa Barbara. Wears number 20. Bats from the left side. 6'1", 190 pounds. The open stance, all black bat, navy blue batting gloves. Here's the pitch. That one swung and lifted foul over the netting here behind home plate. So no balls and 1 strike to Sam Cohen, who just finished his junior season at UC Santa Barbara. Played in 41 games, batted .195 with 23 hits. Wickland looks back to first, now drops his hands in motion. The 0-1. Fastball looked at, and it's in there for a strike as it misses, or it gets in there about knee high to Sam Cohen. So Wickland quickly up on strikes here to Cohen, with Hudson with about a 5-step lead off first. Crouches down low. The speedster for the Dock Spiders. Here's the 0-2 offering. That one swung on, lifted to short. Bobbles, that one is Lofton, throws over to first, and Cohen is in time. So Hudson advances to second. Sam Cohen advances to first. We'll see how they rule that one to Lofton as he bobbled it there at short. But either way, it will be Troy Black now up, and it's a single from Sam Cohen, who is now 2 for 2, and as Dock Spiders debut. Troy Black now with base runners on first and second, who struck out back in the first. He's 0 for 1 tonight, stands from the right side. Wickland looks back to second, now kicks and deals. Breaking ball just misses on the inside corner, thigh high, so a good eye from Troy Black, who comes in here with an 8-game hit streak. In his last 3 games, he's gone 2 for 4 in all 3 of those. So the 1-0. Wickland steps off the rubber and deals. Fastball lifted there to second. This one could be in time for 2. The relay to first. Is it in time? And it is. So to end the inning, it's a 4-6-3 double play from the Wisconsin Woodchucks. So no Fond du Lac runs. And for Fond du Lac, they pick up 2 hits. No Woodchucks errors. And Fond du Lac leaves 1 base runner on. We'll head into the top of the 4th inning where the Woodchucks lead 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza, legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
Or you wake, you dream of breakfast like mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried egg shell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried egg shell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pick up or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the bottom of the 4th inning where Wisconsin leads Fond du Lac 3-1. We'll see batters 5, 6, and 7. Up for Fond du Lac will be Alex Arrow, Jack Wassel, and Tyler Wardwell. It'll be Arrow from the left side, who is 1 for 1 tonight. The Northwestern Wildcats steps in the batter's box. Here's the first pitch from Wickland. Fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner, about thigh high to Alex Arrow as he watches that one go by. So no balls, 1 strike to Arrow. Wickland wastes no time, sets and throws. That fastball lifted to the second baseman, just gets right under his glove, Fernandez. So Arrow is able to advance to first. We'll see how they rule that one to the second baseman, Mike Fernandez. So it'll be a base hit for Alex Arrow, who's now 2 for 2. Tonight for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, and for Alex Arrow, had the night off last night, is making his 6th start and his 7th appearance for the Dock Spiders, and is already 2 for 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. No outs, 1 base runner on. It brings up Jack Wassel, who has the Dock Spiders run tonight. Wickland kicks and throws. That fastball misses way inside. Shin high to Wassel as Dorenzo has to slide to his right and step up to make the grab. So Jack Wassel, who reached on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd, then reached all the way to 2nd on a wild pitch, and then ended up scoring. That one lined into left field, but just foul. So there'll be a 1-1 count now to the Minnesota Gopher, Jack Wassel. So back-to-back Big Ten players here to lead things off for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's Jack Wassel, who just finished his redshirt freshman season at Minnesota. Played in 19 games, made 9 starts, batted .282. with 11 hits for the Big Ten champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Wickland goes for the pickoff back to first, but Arrow back in plenty of time. So we'll see a 1-1 count now to Jack Wassel. No outs in the bottom of the 4th. Arrow with about a 3-step lead off first. Wickland checks back to first. Now looks home. Sets his hands, letter high, now throws. That breaking ball over the plate, but misses low, so it'll be 2 balls. And 1 strike to Jack Wassel, where Minnesota, they finished the season 44-15. They lost in the Super Regional to Oregon State. They hosted a regional up in Minneapolis. It was the first time in 18 years. Here's the 2-1. That one grounded to second here. This one could be in time for a 2. The relay to first. Is it in time? And it's not. So Jack Wassel will advance to first for the 2nd time here tonight on a fielder's choice. As part of me, there's no outs on that one. So the double play would have just been for 2 outs, not to end the inning. As Arrow's thrown out at 2nd, and Wassel will advance on the fielder's choice for the 2nd time tonight. Now it brings up Tyler Wardwell in his debut with the Dock Spiders. He's 1 for 1. The Duke Blue Devil from the left side swings the all-black bat, all-white cleats, blue and white batting gloves. The pitch shows bunt, lays that one foul down the third base side. It hit up into Dorenzo and was just a couple feet to the left of home plate, so it'll be no balls, 1 strike to Tyler Wardwell here from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where it's the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders who are 12-8 on the season against the Wisconsin Woodchucks, who are just 6-15. It's the 6th meeting of the season already between the two squads. Wicklund checks back to first. Now over the top, the 0-1. That one, big swing and a miss from Wardwell as he gets some swinging on the breaking ball. So quickly up on strikes here to the Duke Blue Devil, as it's Brent Wicklund who started the game for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, still on the mound here in the top of the 4th. The Dock Spiders are already on their 3rd pitcher. So Wicklund's thrown 60 pitches tonight, 42 strikes. Here's the 0-2 offering. That one, check swing there from Wardwell. Are they going to get him? The home plate umpire looks down to the third base ump, and they're not. As Kyle Peters, the home plate umpire, the third base umpire, Pat Crowley, and over on first is Gavin Oakley. So it'll be a 1-2 count to Wardwell with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Dock Spiders trail 3-1. 1 base runner on as Wassel takes his lead off first about 5 feet. Wicklund kicks and throws. Wardwell swings. That one, it's going to get past in between the 4-3 hole. Wassel's rounding second. Is he going to make it a third in time? Slides in, and he's out. So Jack Wassel is out at third. What a play from the right fielder there, Reese Alexiades, as the home plate umpire, Kyle Peters, came running all the way to third base from home plate as he called the out there. So now it'll be 2 outs as Wassel, some may think he got a little greedy going over to third. Some may think that he was safe. But all that matters is the umpires ruled him out. So Tyler Wardwell will stand on first with 2 outs. It brings up Jacob Adams, the Ole Miss Rebel. Here's the pitch with 2 outs. That one swung on foul down the first base side and out of play. So no balls, 1 strike to Jacob Adams, who has 1 at-bat, a sacrifice hit back in the 2nd inning. We're at an RBI. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. In the bottom of the 4th inning, the Dock Spiders trail 3-1, pardon me. Adams with the check swing. Are they going to get him? They do not. So it'll be a 1-1 count now. So Wassel now has 2 singles on the night. Or pardon me, Wardwell does. Wassel was thrown out there at third. So a 1-1 count to Adams, 2 outs, 1 base runner on first. Wicklund kicks and fires. That fastball taken for ball 2 as it runs on the outside corner, upstairs high. Well, letter high to Jacob Adams. So a 2-1 count now to the Ole Miss Rebel, Jacob Adams, who is 0 for 1 tonight with the sacrifice. RBI. The pitch. That one taken for ball 3 as it's on the inside corner, shin high. So a 3-1 count now to Jacob Adams. 5'10", 170 pounds from the left side. He batted .257 for the Ole Miss Rebels, who won the SEC tournament title this season in a 9-1 win over LSU. The pitch, that one swung on high, fly into right field, but just in front of the warning track. Able to make the grab there is Reese Alexiades for the 3rd out. So the Dock Spiders, they pick up no runs. They do pick up 2 hits, no Woodchucks errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 aboard. We'll head into the top of the 5th inning where Fond du Lac trails 5-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity, and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app. Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dock Spiders into their second year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, Airtech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dock Spiders baseball.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the 5th inning where the Wisconsin Woodchucks lead the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders 3-1. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. It'll be Javier Valdez, Zach DeLoach, and Dom Dorenzo. So Javier Valdez 0 for 2. We'll see what he can do his 3rd time. It's Carter Brown back in his 2nd inning of work. The pitch. That fastball taken, in there for a strike on the outside corner. Knee high to Javier Valdez, who watches that one go by. So no balls, 1 strike. Brown sets and deals. That fastball lifted into center field. Hudson 1 step to his right and makes the 2-hand grab at head high. So 1 quick out as Javier Valdez flies out to center field. And F8 for those of you keeping score at home. He's now flied out into the outfield in all 3 parts. Cam McGuire in the broadcast booth tonight here from Harebaker Field, where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders trail the Wisconsin Woodchucks 3-1 in the top of the 5th with 1 out. It's DeLoach up to bat. The pitch. That breaking ball just misses on the inside corner. About knee high to Zach DeLoach, so 1 ball, no strikes. Where the Woodchucks lead 3-0. A 1-0 count. Brown sets at the belt, now throws. Fastball misses as it runs low on the outside corner. So 2 quick balls. No strikes to Zach DeLoach. The Woodchucks now 3 of 18, just 3 hits on the night, but they lead 3-1. The 2-0 offering. That breaking ball in there for a strike on the outside corner as DeLoach watches that one blow by. So it'll be a 2-1 count with 1 out. To number 4, Zach DeLoach, who's 0 for 1 with a walk back in the 1st, flew out to right field in the 3rd. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there from DeLoach. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. So the Woodchucks just 3 of 18 tonight with the bats. They're batting just .222 on the season, 16th in the Northwoods League. Here's the 2-2. Big swing and a miss there from DeLoach. Cohen drops the strike, throws to first, and it's in time. So Carter Brown picks up the strikeout for the 2nd out in his 2nd inning of work. He retired the side back in the 4th. So he gets DeLoach swinging, and now Zach DeLoach is 0 for 3, and it brings up Dom Dorenzo, who had the 2-out double back in the 3rd inning. So he's got 2 outs here. Now we'll see what he can do. The offering. That one floats in there. The fastball on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. So Dorenzo, the Oklahoma Sooner, wears number 22 from the right side. Squared stance, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss there from Dorenzo as Brown got him swinging on the fastball right over the plate. So Brown quickly up on strikes here to the Oklahoma Sooner. Dom Dorenzo just finished his junior year. Now the pitch. That fastball, big swing and a miss from Dorenzo. So Carter Brown has come in here and retired the side 2 straight times. No runs for the Woodchucks, no hits. No Fond du Lac errors, and no one left on base for the Woodchucks. We head into the bottom of the 5th with Wisconsin leading Fond du Lac 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Scout Pack 3740.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spiders checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks like half-price tickets to select games and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we were.
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
He scored!
this is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Be proud of your career. At Quad Graphics, we're looking for dedicated, hardworking individuals in search of a rewarding career. You'll start out at a competitive wage with opportunities to advance immediately. We offer career training programs, on-site healthcare, fitness centers, 401k retirement savings, and many more great benefits. To learn more about our job opportunities and to apply online, visit us at bquad.com.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We had in the bottom of the fifth inning where Wisconsin is leading the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders 3-1. We'll see batters 9, 1, and 2 up for the Dock Spiders here, who have 7 hits but are trailing 3-1. The Woodchucks just have 3. Carter Brown, the third pitcher of the night for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. He came in the 4th inning, and he's retired the side now back-to-back times. Brent Wickland still on the mound for the Woodchucks, 67 pitches through 4 innings of work. So it'll be Jordan Prentice from the left side. He's 0 for 1 tonight. The UCLA Bruin swings the all-black barrel. Wickland gets the sign from Dorenzo. Now kicks and throws. That fastball in there for a strike as it clips the outside corner thigh high. So Prentice watches that one blow by for strike number 1. Wickland sets and throws. That one spikes the dirt on the inside corner, just trickles past Dorenzo, so it'll be ball number 1 as he gets a new baseball from the home plate umpire, Kyle Peters. So the count now 1-1 to Jordan Prentice. Wickland sets and kick throws. That fastball misses on the outside corner just below the belt, so 2 balls, 1 strike to Jordan Prentice, who just finished his freshman season at UCLA, 5'11", 175 pounds. Wickland kicks and deals. That one taken upstairs high on the outside corner for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Jordan Prentice. And for number 6, Jordan Prentice making his 3rd start of the season for Fond du Lac. His 2nd, his 3rd appearance. Here's the 3-1. That one taken, fastball misses on the inside corner. So Prentice takes his free walk to first to lead things off here in the 5th inning. A special thank you to tonight's feed, the team sponsor, Sombreros. Sombreros strives to give you the best top service along with excellent food every day. Our atmosphere will make you feel like you were in Mexico. We've been open since 2003 and want you to know mi casa es su casa. So we go back to the top of the order where it's Alex Henwood, who's 0 for 2 here tonight, trying to extend that 12-game hit streak to 13. 1 base runner on first, no outs. The pitch, that one swung on to first. This one could be in time for 2, as it's not going to be. A great play there from the first baseman, Alex Terral, who's able to sprawl out at first in front of the bag, make the grab, then throw over to second to the shortstop, Nick Lofton, to throw out Jordan Prentice at second, but then didn't have enough time to throw back in first, so Henwood will advance to the first base bag on a fielder's choice. And now it brings up in the second hole Brad Hudson, who's 1 for 2 tonight, a single in his last at-bat in the 3rd. Henwood takes his lead off first. The pitch shows bunt. That one trickles down the third base side, gets about halfway down the line, and is ruled foul. So it'll be no balls, 1 strike to Brad Hudson. So Alex Henwood gets on base, but it's not a hit. It's a fielder's choice call. So he's now 0 for 3 on the night. We mentioned he's trying to extend that 12-game hit streak to 13. Luis Rivera batted .437 for the Waterloo Bucks back in 1995. He had a 32-game hit streak, the longest in Northwoods League history. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, 1 base runner on. The Woodchucks lead 3-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in the strike zone on the inside corner. Thigh high to Hudson as he watches that one go by. So Wickland quickly up on strikes here to the Southern Illinois product, Brad Hudson. Wickland just 1 strikeout on the night. He's facing his 20th batter here. We'll see what he goes with. The pitch. That one swung on. This one could be in time to 2 to the shortstop, Lofton. Now the throw over to first, and it's in time. So it's a 6-4-3 double play from the Wisconsin Woodchucks to end the 5th inning. No Dock Spiders runs, no hits, no Woodchucks errors, and no one left on board for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. We'll head on the top of the 6th inning where the Woodchucks lead 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried eggshell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried eggshell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. Fond du Lac trails the Wisconsin Woodchucks 3-1. We head into the top of the 6th inning where we'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Woodchucks, and it'll be Carter Brown on the mound coming in his 3rd inning of work. Through 2 innings of work this far, Brown has just thrown 16 pitches, 14 strikes. Now here's the offering. That one spikes the dirt low on the inside corner. It hits Cohen in the mass, then bounces to the left of home plate. So it'll be 1 ball, no strikes to TJ Ragusi, who is 1 for 1 tonight with a walk back in the 3rd inning. He had that 2 RBI single in the 1st, the 1-0 pitch. That one runs low on the outside corner. The fastball misses, so it'll be 2 balls, no strikes to TJ Ragusi from the left side, number 12 for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Brown looks for the sign from Cohen. Now sets at the letters. Kicks and deals. That breaking ball in there over the strike zone as it looks at for a strike from Ragusi. So a 2-1 count. Now to number 12, TJ Ragusi. Now the pitch. That one fastball lifted foul as it's off the shin of Ragusi as it trickles over near the Woodchucks dugout located to our right from the broadcast booth. The Dock Spiders 2 hour left here at Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. It's Brown working against Ragusi, the Butler Bear, or the Baylor Bear, the 2-2. That one misses low, the fastball on the inside corner. So the count will push full to TJ Ragusi. So for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, 3 hits tonight, 1 of them from Ragusi. All of them have come with 2 outs. Here's the payoff. That one way low on the inside corner, so it misses. So Ragusi will take his free walk over to the first base bag. And back on this day in baseball in 2015, I remember this one. So Pablo Sandoval, I'm sure you remember this one. After using Instagram during the game, Red Sox benched the third baseman Sandoval for one game for violating the team's social media policy. Pablo Sandoval had hit the like button while in the restroom during the Boston's game. Now the pitch. That one swung on to first. This one, Henwood bobbles it. Now he picks it up and tags the first base bag. So advancing to second will be Ragusi as Lofton grounds out into third. And for Sandoval, he hit the like button while in the restroom during Boston's 7-4 loss to Kansas City at Kauffman Stadium. Oh, good old Pablo Sandoval. So Ragusi will advance to second with one out, where the Wisconsin Woodchucks lead the Fond du Lac Dockspiders 3-1. The Dockspiders have an edge in hits 7-3, but they find themselves behind, where it brings up Isaac Quiones, who's 0 for 2 tonight. He's got a runner on second. Now Brown sets, looks back to second, and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike as it clips the outside corner about thigh high. So no balls, one strike to Isaac Quiones. The Miami Hurricane, who just finished his freshman season, stands from the right side, open stance, swings the all-black bat. Now Brown gets the 0-1 side, kicks and throws. That one spikes the dirt, gets away from Cohen, and advancing to third will be TJ Ragusi. We'll see how they rule that pitch to Carter Brown. As it'll be a 1-1 count, it'll be a wild pitch from Carter Brown. So one's hot across the board, and the ball strikes and out columns to Isaac Quiones, who has a runner on third. In the top of the sixth, where Wisconsin leads 3-1 over Fond du Lac. Brown sets. And now the delivery. That one taken for ball two as it misses on the outside corner, knee high. To Isaac Quiones. He wears number 9 for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. The Miami Hurricane, where they went 28-26 this season. Here's the 2-1. That one lifted foul up into the netting to the right of home plate. So the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Quiones with a runner on third with one out in the top of the 6th inning, where the Woodchucks lead 3-1. Quiones batting .250 with runners in scoring position this season. Has 2 RBI. Now the pitch. That one taken for ball 3 as the fastball misses on the outside corner. So a full count pitch now to Isaac Quiones. A righty versus righty matchup here. So one base runner on third as Ragusi just advanced to third on the wild pitch. Here's the payoff. Big swing and a miss there from Quiones as Brown gets some swinging on the fastball. So what a pitch there from Carter Brown. And now for Carter Brown, he picks up his third strikeout of the night in his third inning of work. It brings up Michael Fernandez, but stay tuned, folks, because the bats for the Woodchucks, well, they've been hot with 2 outs. As there's now 2 outs with a base runner on third, it brings up Michael Fernandez in the 9th spot. He is 0 for 2 on the evening, a .208 hitter for the Woodchucks this season. Brown winds and deals. That one way outside as it misses the fastball, so it'll be 1 ball, no strikes to Michael Fernandez, who, as we mentioned, is 0 for 2. He struck out back in the 2nd, then grounded into second base in the 4th inning. Here in his 3rd at-bat. The 1-0 from Brown. Kicks and deals. That breaking ball taken for ball 2 upstairs and high. Just let her high. So 2 balls, no strikes to Michael Fernandez, number 3 out of Virginia Tech. The Hokie batted .295 this season in his freshman season, where he had 28 hits, 30 games, 23 starts. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on third. Brown kicks and throws. That one spikes the dirt, gets away from Cohen behind the backstop, and coming in to score now is TJ Ragusi. So it'll be the 2nd wild pitch of the inning So we've seen a couple wild pitches here so far tonight, just 2 in this inning. We saw 2 from Ryan Connolly back in the 3rd inning. There's been a total of 5 wild pitches from this Dock Spiders pitching staff as Wisconsin now grabs the 4-1 lead. The 3-0 count. The pitch. That one taken for ball 4. The fastball misses upstairs high. So Fernandez takes his free walk to the first base bag, and it'll go back to the top of the order, where it brings up number 1, Reese Alexiades. And for Alexiades, he is 0 for 2 with a walk. He was walked back in the first. He flew out to second in the second, then grounded out to third in the fourth. So we'll see what he can do in his 4th at-bat. Brown goes back to the pickoff to first, but sliding back in time is Mike Fernandez, where the Woodchucks lead 4-1 now in the top of the 6th inning over Fond du Lac. 2 outs, 1 base runner on first. It's Alexiades from the right side. Brown goes back for the pickoff again, but in time is Mike Fernandez. So Alexiades is leading the Woodchucks with a .333 average this season, but he's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. The pitch, that one misses low on the outside corner of the fastball, so it'll be a 1-0 count now to Reese Alexiades. With runners on scoring position with 2 outs, he's batting .167 this season. This will be his 7th at-bat. The 1-0 now, Brown winds and deals. That one spikes the dirt low, gets away from Cohen, and advancing to second is going to be Fernandez. We'll see how they rule that one. It'll be another wild pitch, so the 3rd of the inning from Carter Brown, who came in the 4th and the 5th, retired the side, has given up a run here in the 6th inning, and has dished out 3 wild pitches and 2 walks, as we'll see Sam Cohen go to the mound, the catcher, and we'll see the pitching coach, Drew Tumblety, head out to the mound to have a word with Carter Brown. We'll see what they go with here. Gino's Italian Restaurant, open daily, serving lunch and dinner in our cozy atmosphere. Indulge yourself with our traditional Italian dishes or our awesome pizza. You'll love it. Make it Gino's today, 584 West Johnson Street. The post-game meal on Wednesdays all season long here at Hare Baker Field. We mentioned Wednesday night, it's bang for your buck with 107.1 The Bull. Hot dogs, 16-ounce soda, and 12-ounce domestic beer for only $1. So 2 balls, no strikes. Tumblety exits the mound. Cohen back behind home plate. Brown is still in the game. A 2-0 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Brown sets at the letters. Now deals. That one way upstairs high. Misses on the inside corner about letter high. So 3 balls. No strikes to Reese Alexiades. With a runner on second, the Woodchucks lead 4-1 in the top of the 6th over Fond du Lac here from Hare Baker Field. Brown the 3-0. Winds and fires. That one in there for a strike, fastball over the plate as Alexiades watches that one go by. So a 3-1 count now to Reese Alexiades. Carter Brown now 37 pitches in his 3rd inning of work. Sets and throws. That one swung on, lifted hard, foul up and out of play to the right of home plate. So we'll see the count push full as Brown will try and get out of a jam here. In the top of the 6th inning, the Arkansas Little Rock product, Carter Brown, who was in his 6th game this season for the Dock Spiders. A 3-2 count to Alexiades. He gets the sign. Sets and throws. Fastball lifted, foul into foul territory. Down the first base side. Henwood rushes after this one. Can he make the grab? He does. Alex Henwood in his first game of the season at first base is able to make the grab over there in foul territory near the kid zone. Down the first base side. So for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors from Fond du Lac. 3 wild pitches, however. And the Woodchucks leave 1 base runner aboard. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th inning with the Woodchucks lead 4-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Congratulations to today's
News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app. Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dock Spiders into their second year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dock Spiders baseball.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball, where Fond du Lac trails 4-1. Heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, we'll see batters 3, 4, and 5. Up for the Dock Spiders, Sam Cohen to lead things off from the left side. Wickland coming out for his 6th inning of work. The first pitch, that fastball taken for ball 1 as it misses upstairs on the outside corner. Letter high to Sam Cohen, who has 2 singles. He's 2 for 2 in his Fond du Lac debut. The 1-0. That one lifted foul up into the netting behind home plate. So the count will be 1 ball, 1 strike to Sam Cohen, who has a single back in the 1st and the 3rd inning. Out of UC Santa Barbara, where's number 20? The catcher just finished his junior season. Here's the 1-1. That one, fastball runs on the outside corner for ball 2, just about thigh high. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Sam Cohen, 6'1", 190 pounds, stands from the left side. Slightly open stance, the 2-1 from Wickland. That one lifted foul again over the netting behind home plate. So the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Played for the Anchorage Glacier Pilots last season in the Alaska Summer League. 29 games, he had 22 hits, batted .237. The 2-2 pitch from Wickland sets and deals. That breaking ball in there for a strike as Cohen watches that one go by. So Sam Cohen is now 2 for 3 on the night. And for Brett Wickland, he's been excellent. Just picks up his 2nd strikeout there, but he's pitched 5 innings of work. He's given up 7 hits, but he's only had to face 21 batters, and now it brings up Troy Black, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the 1st and a ground out into a 4-6-3 double play in the 3rd. The pitch, that one lifted foul up and out of play down the first base side. So no ball, 1 strike to Troy Black. So we're at the middle of the order now. The middle of the order, 2 for 8 on the night so far. They were 2 for 10 last night in the 5-2 win. Wickland kicks and throws. Breaking ball lifted into right field. It drops for a base hit. Troy Black gets the base hit there and now extends his hit streak to 9 games. Batting in the 4 spot, the designated hitter. And it'll bring up the Northwestern Wildcat, the other Wildcat after Troy Black, the Kentucky Wildcat, with the base hit here in the bottom of the 6th. So now 8 hits for Fond du Lac. They're 8 of 21. And we talked to hitting coach Big E before the game. He said he wants to be above 300 every game. Well, they're batting .380 right now, but they trail 4-1. The first pitch to Arrow shows bunt, lays it down the 3rd base side. Is it going to stay fair? And it does not, as the 3rd baseman, Javier Valdez, lets that one go foul about halfway up the 3rd base side. So it'll be no balls, 1 strike to Alex Arrow, who's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. We go back to that batting above .380. So they're 8 of 21 tonight, batting .380 on the season. In the last 6 games, they've gone .342, .244, .353, .250, .352, and .290. They were 9 of 31 last night. A team that's bats have really started to pick up. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. It's Arrow from the left side. He taps home plate, now raises the all-black barrel high above his head. He's got Black with about a 2-step lead off the first base bag. The pitch, that one swung on and pop foul down the third base side, up and out of play. So Wicklund is quickly up on strikes here to the Northwestern Wildcat. Alex Arrow, who just finished his sophomore season, started all 49 games in the 49 appearances for Northwestern this season, batted .296, good for third on the squad. 10 doubles and 3 homers. No balls, 2 strike. Wicklund kicks and throws. That one fielded there. This one could be in time for 2. Fielded by the second baseman, Fernandez. The relay to first. Is it in time? No, it's not. It gets away from Terral, but Arrow will stay at first.
The right fielder.
So Black is thrown out at second there. It would have been a golden chance for the Wisconsin Woodchucks to get out of the inning. But the relay over to first, not in time. So it'll bring up Jack Wassel now as Alex Arrow stands on first. And we'll see if the Golden Gopher can keep things alive for Fond du Lac. As Arrow advances on the fielder's choice. Now the pitch. That one lifted foul down the first base side. Up and out of play. So no balls, 1 strike to Jack Wassel, who has reached twice tonight on fielder's choice calls. Batting .333 on his third game of the season. The next pitch, that one taken for ball 1 as it misses inside about knee high. So the count now 1 ball, 1 strike to Jack Wassel with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, where Fond du Lac trails 4-1 to the Wisconsin Woodchucks in the 6th meeting of the season. The Fond du Lac Dockspiders own the series lead at 3-2. Arrow takes about a 4-step lead off first. The 1-1. That one swung on there to the second baseman, Fernandez, who will flip over to Lofton there for the 3rd out at second base. So for Fond du Lac, they pick up no runs, 1 hit, no Woodchucks errors, and the Dockspiders leave no one left on base. Flood on the top of the 7th inning, where it's Fond du Lac trailing 4-1 to the Woodchucks. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dockspiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Dockspiders. Stop in to open your Dockspiders checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks like half-price tickets to select games and your very own Dockspiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we were.
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
He scored!
This is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Be proud of your career. At Quad Graphics, we're looking for dedicated, hardworking individuals in search of a rewarding career. You'll start out at a competitive wage with opportunities to advance immediately. We offer career training programs, on-site healthcare, fitness centers, 401k retirement savings, and many more great benefits. To learn more about our job opportunities and to apply online, visit us at bquad.com.
And welcome back to Dockspiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head on the top of the 7th inning, where the Wisconsin Woodchucks lead the Fond du Lac Dockspiders 4-1. We'll see batters 2, 3, and 4 up for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. We have a call to the bullpen for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders. Before we get you the final line on Carter Brown, we'll introduce you to the new pitcher, Bubba Horton, out of the University of Minnesota, who's made 1 appearance this season, pitched 1 inning against the Green Bay Bullfrogs this past Sunday in a 10-0 win, where he gave out 1 walk, dished out 1 strikeout on 6 batters he faced. And for Carter Brown, he finishes the night 3 innings pitched, gives up 1 earned run, 2 walks, dishes out 3 strikeouts, and faces 11 batters. So it'll be Alex Terral from the left side where the Woodchucks lead 4-1. We'll see the first pitch from the southpaw out of the University of Minnesota, Bubba Horton. Horton kicks and deals. The fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner, just about knee-high to Alex Terrell, who's 0 for 3 tonight. He fouled out into foul territory in the first, struck out in the second, and then grounded out to second in the fourth. The pitch, that one, big swing and a miss there from Terrell. So Horton quickly up on strikes to Terrell, who's just 1 of 30 in his last 8 games now. Horton sets at the letters. Now the pitch. Fastball runs on the outside corner for ball 1, just below the belt. So a 1-2 count now to Alex Terrell. So it's the Minnesota Gopher against the Miami Hurricane. Here's the 1-2. That one runs upstairs on the outside corner, taken for ball 2. So a 2-2 count now to Alex Terrell, the first hitter here in the top of the 7th, where the Woodchucks lead 4-1. Horton kicks and throws. That one swung and popped foul out of play down the third base side. So we'll reset and do it again. To the first baseman, Alex Terrell, who swings the all-tan bat from the left side. Squared stance shin guard on the right shin. Horton winds and fires. That one swung on and grounded foul down the first base side. Near the Woodchucks dugout, located to our right, the Dock Spiders to our left, here from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in. A 2-2 count to Terrell. No outs. The pitch. That breaking ball misses way outside, so it's taken for ball 3 from Alex Terrell, who's trying to reach on base for the first time tonight. In the top of the 7th, no one on, no outs. Woodchucks lead 4-1. Horton kicks and deals. Fastball misses low on the outside corner, shin high. So Alex Terrell will get to first on the walk. And you look at this game as a whole, the Woodchucks are up 4-1. They just have 3 hits, and they're batting just 130 on the night. They are 3 of 23, but they are leading 4-1. They've had all 3 hits come on 2 outs, as it's Javier Valdez from the right side. The pitch, that one spikes low in the dirt, gets away from Cohen. Going to seconds, Terrell to throw to second. Is it in time? It is not. So Alex Terrell advances to second. It'll be a wild pitch. And we've now seen 6 wild pitches tonight from the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. We saw 3 in the 6th inning, and now we have 1 here on the second batter in the 7th, as the catcher Sam Cohen will go out and have a discussion with Bubba Horton, a rather quick one, as Cohen comes back now behind home plate. So it'll be a 1-0 count to Javier Valdez, no outs, so base runner on second. Valdez is 0 for 3 tonight. He's fouled out or flied out into every part of the outfield. The 1-0. Fastball swung on, this one into left center field. Rushing after this one is Jordan Prentice, who makes the grab head high for the first out. So Valdez now flies out to left field for the second time. He's 0 for 4 on the night, and it brings up Zach DeLoach. And for DeLoach, he wears number 4 out of Texas A&M. Just finished his freshman season. He had a huge season for the Aggies. 62 games, started 61 of them. He batted .264 for the Texas A&M Aggies. So the first pitch to Zach DeLoach, 1 out, a base runner on second. Horton, the southpaw, gets the sign from Cohen. Now sets at the letters and the throw. Shows bunt, then pulls back. That's in there for a strike on the outside corner. So no balls, 1 strike to Zach DeLoach. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. DeLoach from the left side. The open stance, the all-black barrel. In the Woodchucks away uniforms, green tops, gray bottoms. The 0-1. That one, fastball runs on the outside corner, misses for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to DeLoach, who is 0 for 2 with a walk back in the first, flew out to right in the third, and then struck out in the 5th. Horton sets the ball behind his back, looking for the sign from Cohen. Now drops his hands in motion and deals the 1-1. That one way low on the outside corner, gets away from Cohen, but now rips off his mask and is able to locate it. So there'll be a 2-1 count now to Zach DeLoach, who is 0 for 2 tonight in his 4th game as a Woodchuck. Coming into this game, he is 4 for 14 and has had an RBI in all 3 games that he's played in. So a base runner on second, 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count stands with Zach DeLoach from the left side. Waves the all-black bat. Now Horton winds and delivers. That one swung on hard into center field. 2 steps back to his right. And it's Brad Hudson who makes the grab head high. Tagging up will be Alex Terral, and he's able to slide in to third. So Zach DeLoach flies out to center field. An F8 for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire in the broadcast booth from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where it's the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders who trail the Wisconsin Woodchucks 4-1 in the top of the 7th inning. Fond du Lac 12-8 on the season, 7-2 at home this season. So 2 outs now. It brings up Dom Dorenzo with a base runner on third. He had that 2-out double back in the third. He's 1 for 3 on the night. The pitch. That one swung on hard into right center field. 2 steps back to his right and makes the grab. Wassel does to the left side of his left ear for the 3rd out. So no runs from the Woodchucks. They pick up no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Woodchucks leave 1 on base. We head in the bottom of the 7th inning where the Dock Spiders trail 4-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza, legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's take and bake carryout deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the 7th frame where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders trail the Wisconsin Woodchucks 4-1, despite out-hitting them so far 8-3. We see the first call to the bullpen for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Before we get you the final line on Brett Wickland, we'll introduce the new pitcher, Everett Hurst, who just finished his freshman year out of Florida International. He's pitched in 4 games this season, has a 10.28 ERA, 7 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 10 hits. We'll see batters 7, 8, and 9. Up for the Dock Spiders, Tyler Wardwell, Jacob Adams, and number 6, Jordan Prentice. So here's the first pitch from Hurst. That one, fastball on the outside corner, misses for ball 1, just below the knees of Tyler Wardwell, who is 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles, 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 4th. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball looked at for ball 2 as it misses low on the outside corner once again. So 2 balls, no strikes to Wardwell. Wickland finishes 6 inning pitched, 8 hits, gives up 1 run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts on 24 batters. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball gets way back in the backstop as it blows by the glove of the catcher Dom Dorenzo. So 3 quick balls to Tyler Wardwell. So the bottom of the order leading things off for the Dock Spiders in the bottom of the 7th. The bottom of the order is 2 for 5 so far tonight. Here's the 3-0. That one runs way outside the fastball. So Wardwell will take his free walk to first, and it'll bring up Jacob Adams. Well, back on this day in baseball, 1986 college football standout Bo Jackson, who eventually spent 4 seasons with the Oakland Raiders. Well, he signed to play baseball with the Royals, the defending world champions. He spent his time at Auburn, where he was a huge football player, won the Heisman Trophy in '85. The first pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner of the fastball. So no balls, 1 strike to Adams with 1 base runner on. He was a 2-time All-American for Auburn in '83 and '85 and was the number 1 pick by the Oakland Raiders in '86. Here comes the 0-1. That one misses. Fastball low inside, so 1 ball, 1 strike. That's Bo Jackson, who played for the Royals from 1986 to 1990. He was an All-Star in 1989. The 1-1 count now to Adams. 1 base runner on. Hurst kicks and deals. That one misses way outside the fastball, so it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike to Jacob Adams, who's 0 for 2. He had a sacrifice hit back in the second, which drove in the 1 run for the Dock Spiders, who trail 4-1. In the bottom of the 7th, a 2-1 count to Adams. Hurst sets at the letters, now throws. Fastball lifted hard into right field. It's got a lot of height. Chasing back after this one and unable to make the grab is Reese Alexiade. So Jacob Adams will advance to second with the double, and Tyler Wardwell gets all the way to third. Jacob Adams, what a clutch hit there from the Ole Miss Rebel. And for Adams, it's his first hit of the night. It's his 3rd of the season. It's his first double. So Jacob Adams in the A spot gets the double, as he had Reese Alexiade spinning in circles back there in right field near the Moraine Park sign. So now it brings up Jordan Prentice with runners on 2nd and 3rd, no outs. Everst steps off the rubber and readjusts his gloves. Takes the ball out of his gloves. Now look back to the sign from his catcher, Dom Dorenzo. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Prentice. Now the pitch to Prentice. That one runs low on the outside corner, so it'll be 1 ball. No strike to Jordan Prentice. Mitch Bowe went 4 for 4 last night. He had a 2 RBI single in the 7th inning to put the Dock Spiders up 4-2. We'll see if Jordan Prentice can cut away at the 4-1 deficit here with base runners on 2nd and 3rd. The pitch, that one lifted foul up into the netting to the left of home plate, so it'll be a 1-1 count now to Jordan Prentice, who's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second in the 2nd inning and then was walked back in the 5th. As Everett Hurst comes in here in relief for Brett Wicklund. Dishes out a walk and then gives up a double. So base runners on 2nd and 3rd, a 1-1 count. Hurst winds and fires. That one looked at for a strike from Prentice as it catches the inside corner of the fastball. So the count pushes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to the UCLA Bruin. Jordan Prentice, runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Dock Spiders. Hurst gets the sign from Dorenzo. Now he sets and throws. That one grounded there, takes a weird hop. It's in between the 6 and 4 hole. Wardwell comes in to score. Adams is going to come in and score as well. What a funky bounce that took. Jordan Prentice with the 2 RBI single. Is it deja vu or what? Here at Hairbaker Field after Mitch Bowe picked up the 2 RBI single in the 7th inning. Well, now it's Jordan Prentice's turn here in the 7th, and the Dock Spiders now just trail 1 run, 4-3, as Prentice just chopped that one right up the middle, took a huge bounce just around the pitcher's mound, and then got in between Nick Lofton and Mike Fernandez in the 6-4 hole, as we see a mound visit here from Andrew Fabian out to the pitcher Brett Wicklund, who comes in here. And Wickland's going to give up, or pardon me, not Wicklund, Everett Hurst. Wicklund started the game. So for Everett Hurst, he gives up a walk, gives up a double, and then gives up a 2 RBI single to the bottom of the order, who now in this inning is 2 for 2 with a walk. They were 2 for 5 coming into the bottom of the 7th inning. So we'll head to the top, where it's Alex Henwood, where the Dock Spiders trail 4-3 to the Wisconsin Woodchucks in the 6th meeting of the season. Fond du Lac holds the series lead this season 3-2. trying to increase that to 4. So Henwood steps in from the left side. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Hurst gets the sign, sets at the letters. Now the offering. That first pitch looked at, fastball for strike number 1 as it catches the strike zone on the outside corner, just about knee-high to Alex Henwood, who grounded out to second in the first, flew out to left field in the third, and then reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. No balls, 1 strike, 1 base runner on first. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt, lays it down the third base side. It's going to stay fair. Hurst comes in to pick it up, falls to his knees, and Henwood gets to first base and extends that hit streak to 13 games. Prentice will advance over to second base. Alex Henwood with a great bunt there as it got about 1/5 of the way down the third base line, stayed fair. So Henwood going to first, Adams and Wardwell scored on the 2 RBI single from Jordan Prentice, who now stands on second, and it brings up Brad Hudson. Hudson will step in from the right side. 11 hits now for the Dock Spiders. Runners on first and second. The pitch. That one misses way low on the outside corner, so it's taken for ball 1 for Brad Hudson, who is 1 for 3 tonight. Flew out to left field in the first, had a single in the third, and then hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the 5th. The 1-0 pitch. Hurst sets at the letters. Hudson shows bunt. The pitch way outside. It clips the noggin of Hudson, who falls down on his bat, gets up, and runs to first. So Everett Hurst absolutely beans Hudson right in the dome as Jordan Prentice will advance to third. Henwood advances to second. Now we see field manager Zach Charbonneau run very quickly out to Hudson at first. Hudson's okay. He's up on the first base bag. He's smiling. He points to his helmet. It looks like it hit him right on the spider on the middle of the helmet. So we'll see all 3 umpires, Kyle Peters, Pat Crowley, and Gavin Oakley, gather about 3/4 down the first base line. And now they'll head back to their respective positions. As Charbonneau still talks to Hudson, gives him a tap on the shoulder, and now goes back to third. So the bases are loaded for Sam Cohen, who is 2 for 3 tonight, with Jordan Prentice on third, Alex Henwood on first. Hudson hit by the pitch, and we'll see another mound visit here. I would imagine this is a call to the bullpen. So Everett Hurst's night is short-lived as he comes in here in the 7th inning, dishes out a walk to the leadoff batter, Tyler Wardwell, then gives up a double to Jacob Adams, then gives out a 2 RBI single to Jordan Prentice with Wardwell and Adams scoring, then gives up a single to Alex Henwood, and then just absolutely beans Brad Hudson right in the head. So we have a call to the bullpen. We'll see Dylan Carter out of Hillsborough Community College in the Virginia Gardens, Florida product. We just went over that brutal inning, to be completely honest, to Everett Hurst. And now we will see number 5, Dylan Carter in, 6'3", 193 pounds. Just finished his sophomore season at Hillsborough Community College. He's set to play ball next year at Florida Atlantic. He's came in relief 5 games this season. He's got a 5.62 ERA, 8 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 11 hits. He's pitched against the Dock Spiders once, and it was back on May 29th in the 11-3 loss, the first game of the season. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 3 walks, dished out no strikeouts, and faced 10 batters. So he'll take his warm-up pitches here as him and Dorenzo have a catch back and forth. So the Dock Spiders grab 2 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. They're going to have the bases loaded up for Sam Cohen with no outs. They now have 11 hits on the night. The Woodchucks just have 3, but they still hold a 4-3 lead over the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Here on Wednesday night, it's bang for your buck with 107.1 The Bowl. Hot dog, 16-ounce soda, and 12-ounce domestic beer for only $1. As all Wednesday long, the next Wednesday home game, well, it's going to be next Wednesday, 11:35 against the Green Bay Bullfrogs. Tickets are still on sale for that one. Call 920-907-9833 or visit the box office directly. That'll be a doubleheader for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, but just one of those being at home, that 11:35 pitch against the Green Bay Bullfrogs, and then they'll head up to Green Bay for a 7:05 pitch that night up in Green Bay. But we still have baseball here to be played in the bottom of the 7th, where the Dock Spiders are trying to rally. They are only down 4-3 now, 2 runs in this inning. Gino's Italian Restaurant, open daily, serving lunch and dinner in our cozy atmosphere. Indulge yourself with our traditional Italian dishes or our awesome pizza. You'll love it. Make it Gino's today, 584 West Johnson Street. So Carter is warmed up, and it brings up Sam Cohen in his debut with the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. He's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles, one in the first and one in the third. And he struck out looking in the 6th inning. He has the bases loaded up in his Dock Spiders debut. No outs in the bottom of the 7th. Fond du Lac trails 4-3. As Carter will get a catcher visit here from Dom Dorenzo. The two will speak about 4 feet in front of the pitcher's mound with their backs faced to home plate. Carter whispers in his glove about head high now. Now we'll see Kyle Peters, the home plate umpire, go out to them and tell them, all right, that's it. Let's get back to play here. So Cohen from the left side, we'll see what it can do. He's 2 for 3 tonight. The bases are loaded. No outs for Sam Cohen. As Henwood stands on second base, Hudson on first, and Prentice on third. Here's the first pitch to Sam Cohen. Fastball lifted, foul down the first base side. That one had a lot of heat on it as it just went foul right on the line, but just sneaked foul over first base. So no balls, 1 strike to the catcher out of UC Santa Barbara. No outs, bases are juiced up. Sam Cohen, you've already shined tonight. Let's see it a little more right here. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Bases loaded. The pitch. Cohen check swing there. Are they going to get him? They do. So it'll be Dylan Carter quickly up on strikes to Sam Cohen, an 0-2 count. So Carter comes in here in a little bit of a jam. The bases are loaded, no outs in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one gets away from the catcher. Dorenzo coming in to score as Prentice. And that's the tie ball game now, folks. As Jordan Prentice comes in to score, Hudson advances to second, and Henwood will advance to third. So Jordan Prentice, now in this inning, he has a 2 RBI single and picks up a run for himself. And it will be a wild pitch from Dylan Carter to Sam Cohen. So now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a tie ball game now, 4-4. At Hare Baker Field in the bottom of the 7th with runners on second and third. No outs for Cohen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter kicks and throws. Big swing and a miss there from Cohen as he got him swinging on the fastball high on the outside corner. So Cohen goes down with 2 strikeouts now tonight, and it brings up Troy Black, who had a single in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 3. We'll see what the Kentucky Wildcat can do against Dylan Carter with base runners on second and third. Black struck out in the first, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play in the third. He extended that 8-game hit streak to 9 with a single back in the 6th. It's Troy Black from the right side. Squared stance, the pitch. That one taken, or pardon me, that's a strike on the inside corner. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. To Troy Black, who had the night off. Last night he's played in 16 games this season. He's 2 for 4 in his last 3 games. A combined 6 for 12. No balls, 1 strike. Carter kicks and deals. That one lifted to the second baseman. Fernandez will throw over to first, but Henwood comes in to score, so the Dock Spiders are up 5-4 now. And for Troy Black, he'll pick up an RBI play there on the sacrifice hit as Henwood comes in to score from third. Hudson advances all the way over to third, and now it's 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. 4 runs here in the inning, and Fond du Lac leads 5-4. It brings up Alex Arrow, who's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles, one back in the 2nd, one in the 4th, and then reached on a fielder's choice back in the 6th inning. So Arrow trying to extend the inning here for the Dock Spiders. Carter gets the sign, sets at the letters, and deals. That one swung on hard into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Hudson comes in to score the 6th run of the ballgame. Alex Arrow keeps the inning alive with an RBI single as Hudson comes in to score. What an inning for the Dock Spiders, who are just piling it on. As Alex Arrow with the 2-out RBI single. And it brings up Jack Wassel now with 2 outs as Arrow stands on first. Wassel going to try and extend the inning here. The left-hander out of the University of Minnesota from Geneva, Illinois. The first pitch there swung on. Fastball over the plate as it's missed by Wassel, who's 0 for 3 tonight. He's reached on 2 fielder's choice, one in the 2nd, one in the 4th. And he had a run in the 2nd inning, grounded out to 2nd in the 6th. Arrow takes his lead off first about 4 steps. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Arrow stealing over to 2nd. Big swing and a miss there. Dorenzo throws to 2nd. Is Arrow in time? Yes, he is. Alex Arrow gets the stolen bag as he advances over to 2nd. And for the Northwestern Wildcat, it's his first stolen base as a Dock Spider in his 7th game, making his 6th start tonight. So no balls, 2 strikes to Jack Wassel. Carter looks in for the sign from Dorenzo. Sets and throws. That one misses way inside low. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jack Wassel. The Dock Spiders have grabbed the lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning with 5 runs. A 1-2 count to Wassel, 2 outs. 1 base runner on 2nd. It's Alex Arrow. The pitch. That one lifted hard, foul down the 3rd base side, up and out of play as it sails over the Coors Light boat launch. So we'll reset and do it all again to Jack Wassel. Alex Arrow, who had the RBI single to drive in the 6th run. He's batting .250 this season with 2 outs and runners in scoring position as he has about a 10-foot lead off the 2nd base bag. A 1-2 count now to Wassel. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th with the Dock Spiders lead 6-4, 5 runs here. Carter sets at the letters and throws. That one, breaking ball, misses just on the outside, about knee-high to Wassel. So 2s are hot across the board, and the ball strikes and out column to Jack Wassel, 1 base runner on for Fond du Lac, who now has 12 hits on the night. The Woodchucks just 3. Wassel waves the all-black bat, open stance from the left side. The pitch. That one swung on. It gets past the 3rd baseman there. Arrow's going to stay at 3rd, and Wassel is able to get to 1st, so runners will be on the corner. It's a base hit for Jack Wassel, his 1st of the night. So 2 straight hits with 2 outs from the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, and we'll go back to Tyler Wardwell for the 10th batter of the inning. Wardwell has a run in this inning, the 2nd of the game, as he was walked in that at-bat in the 7th. We'll see what he can do this time around. The runners on the corners. Wardwell in his debut for the Dock Spiders. The pitch, that one taken for ball 1 as the fastball misses shin high on the inside corner. 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Wardwell, pardon me. He has 2 singles, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, and was walked in the 7th inning. He's 2 for 2. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. Big miss there from Wardwell, so it'll be a 1-1 count. Now the Duke Blue Devil, Tyler Wardwell, where the Dock Spiders have absolutely poured it on in the bottom of the 7th. When they came in trailing 4-1, well, they now lead 6-4. An announced attendance of 1,020 people here on this Wednesday night. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside as it spikes the dirt, so it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike to Tyler Wardwell, who will try to extend the inning after Alex Arrow, Jack Wassel were able to do so with base hits as they stand on the corners. Arrow on third, Wassel on first. The 2-1. That one looked at for a strike as it catches the inside corner about knee high. So the count pushes to 2 with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Wardwell steps back in the batter's box from the left side. Waves the all-black bat. A 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. That one swung on, lifted high into foul territory down the third base side. And the third baseman, Javier Valdez, is able to make the grab for the third out of the inning. But what an inning it was for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, who pick up 5 runs off of 6 hits for the Dock Spiders. No Woodchucks errors. And they leave 2 base runners on. We'll head to the top of the 8th inning where Fond du Lac leads 6-4 now. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Special thanks also to today's post-game Feed the Team sponsor.
Allen H. Gear, because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. Allen H. Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call Allen H. Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dock Spiders into their 2nd year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dock Spiders baseball.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball here in the top of the 8th. Fond du Lac leads 6-4. We'll see the batters 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Woodchucks. The first pitch in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Horton winds and deals. That one, fastball misses on the outside corner, so it'll be a 1-1 count now to TJ Ragusi with a couple readjustments in the lineup here. Alex Henwood moves from first to third. Zabowski enters the game at first base, and Adams moves in over at shorts. The next pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner, the fastball. So Wardwell is out from what it looks like from our vantage point. A 1-2 count to Ragusi. The pitch, that one swung on, lifted, foul up into the netting to the left of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again to TJ Ragusi. The Dock Spiders picked up 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. They lead 6-4. Horton sets at the letters and deals. Breaking ball taken for ball 2 on the outside corner high at about letter high. So it's a 2-2 count now to TJ Ragusi. That one fouled back up into the netting behind home plate, so we'll reset and do it again to TJ Ragusi, who had an RBI single back in the 2 RBI single in the first inning. He's been walked 2 times since, once in the 3rd and once in the 6th. Horton kicks and deals. That breaking ball lifted back into the netting as it was over the Dock Spiders dugout and now trickles back into play. So the count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes in the top of the 8th inning. Fond du Lac leads Wisconsin 6-4. as Fond du Lac is now out hitting the Wisconsin Woodchucks 13-3. Horton steps off the rubber, takes his time. The southpaw out of the University of Minnesota. Now gets the sign from Cohen. Ragusi from the left side. Taps home plate, waves the all-black bat high above his head. Squared stance, Horton sets and throws. Fastball lifted there. One hopper to Henwood at third. Takes 2 steps to his left and throws over to Zabowski for the first out. So TJ Ragusi now 1 for 2 with 2 walks as he grounds out to third there to Alex Henwood. We mentioned that realignment in the infield there for the Dock Spiders. Henwood moves from first to third. Zabowski enters the game at first. Adams moves from third to short. And Wardwell is out of the game from what it looks like. Here's the pitch to Lofton. That one lifted foul down the first base side, up and out of play. So no balls, 1 strike to Nick Lofton, who had a single in the first inning, but since then is 0 for 2. So he reached on an error in the third and then grounded out in the sixth. The next pitch swung on and missed there. So Horton quickly up on strikes to Nick Lofton. So Horton, the 4th pitcher of the night. Here's the 0-2. That fastball way outside as Cohen has to stand up to make the grab there. So Horton's the 4th pitcher on the night. He's pitched a 1 1/3 inning. Has given up 1 walk on 5 batters faced. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one check swing there from Lofton. They're going to get him. They look down the first base side, and they do. So Lofton goes down swinging as it brings up the designated hitter, Isaac Quiones. Special thank you to tonight's postgame feed, the team sponsor, Hardee's. Stop in today for a charbroil and thick burger located in Fond du Lac on 759 West Johnson Street. The postgame meal on Thursdays. Here's the pitch. That one runs way high on the outside corner. 1 ball, no strike to Isaac Quiones, who's 0 for 3. Grounded out to third in the first, has struck out twice in the third and in the sixth. The 1-0 count, 2 outs. That one, big swing and a miss there from Quiones. No base runners on, 2 outs. In the bottom of the 7th inning, the top of the 8th, Fond du Lac leads 6-4. Horton kicks and deals. Fastball upstairs high, taken for ball 2 on the outside corner. Letter high to Quiones. So a 2-1 count now to Isaac Quiones as the squared stance, all-black bat from the right side. Horton kicks and deals. Fastball, big swing and a miss there from Quiones for the 2nd strike. So 2s are hot across the board in the ball strikes and out column. Horton will try to retire the side here. It's the Minnesota Gopher against the Miami Hurricane. Here's the pitch. That one taken for ball 3 way outside and upstairs. So the count pushed us full to Quiones, the designated hitter, trying to extend the inning here with 2 outs. Now the pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there from Quiones. Bubba Horton retires this side. He picks up 2 strikeouts. No Woodchucks runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left on base. We'll head in the bottom of the 8th inning where Fond du Lac leads 6-4. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball. In the bottom of the 8th frame, Fond du Lac leads 6-4 thanks to 5 runs in the 7th inning from Fond du Lac. We see a call to the bullpen for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. The third call tonight. It brings out Joey Hennessy out of Palm Beach Atlantic. The final line on Dylan Carter. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 5 batters faced. It was Everett Hurst who got exposed in that inning. He gave up 5 earned runs, 3 hits, 1 walk on 5 batters he faced. So we'll see batters 8, 9, and 1 up for the Doc Spiders. It's Jacob Adams. So we'll see the first pitch from Hennessy, who has pitched a third of an inning against the Doc Spiders this season. He's given up 3 earned runs, 2 hits, 2 walks on 6 batters faced. He'll be in his 6th appearance of the season. He has a 5.60 ERA in 5 1/3 innings pitched. He's given out 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 4 hits. So it'll be Adams from the left side, where the Doc Spiders lead 6-4, 13 hits. They are now 13 of 28, batting .464 on the night. Adams from the left side grounds his cleats in the dirt. 1 for 3 tonight. Jacob Adams had a double back in the 7th. A 6-hit inning for the Doc Spiders. Now the pitch. That one, fastball looked at for strike 1 on the outside corner, knee high. So no balls, 1 strike to the Ole Miss Rebel. Jacob Adams, who has an RBI as well tonight, a sacrifice in the 2nd, and then he flew out to right field in the 4th. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. It's Adams leading things off in the bottom of the 8th. Hennessy kicks and throws. Fastball lifted, foul up and out of play down the third base side. So Hennessy comes in here in the 8th inning, and for the Woodchucks, he's the 4th pitcher of the night. He's quickly up on strikes to Adams. So Hennessy looking for the sign from Dorenzo. He gets it, sets the glove just below the letters. Now kicks and deals. That breaking ball just misses on the inside corner, about knee high, to Jacob Adams. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jacob Adams. It's Joey Hennessy dealing on the mound out of Palm Beach Atlantic, where he pitched 18 2/3 innings this season. Had a 4.82 ERA, 17 appearances. He had a 2-2 record. Gave out 12 walks and dished 17 strikeouts. So Dorenzo will go back behind home plate. It'll be a 1-2 count to Adams, the 3rd baseman tonight for the Doc Spiders. No outs. Hennessy gets the sign, sets, and throws. Fastball, that one grounded foul down the third base side as it trickles down the dirt and gets all the way to the Doc Spiders bullpen. So we'll reset and do it again to Jacob Adams, who's looking for his 2nd hit of the night in his 6th game, as the Doc Spider now has 3 hits on the season. The count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs, no 1 out. Hennessy kicks and delivers. Fastball right down the middle, and he gets Adams swinging. So Adams will go down swinging. Hennessy comes in here and is able to strike out the Ole Miss Rebel, where it brings up Jordan Prentice. So we talk about the numbers. Now 13 of 29, just around .460, the average for the Doc Spiders. They're batting .258 on the season, good for 4th in the Northwoods League. They were 9 of 31 last night, batting .291. They have 13 hits here tonight. In the last 6 games, this one now being their 7th, they've reached that 13 mark twice. So it's Prentice from the left side. One out. Hennessy kicks and deals. Fastball lifted way high into left field. 2 steps back to his right is the left fielder, TJ Ragusi, for the second out. So Prentice makes good wood on it, but flies out for an F7. For those of you keeping score at home, and now it's Alex Henwood back at the top of the order, who extended his 12-game hit streak to 13 with that single in the 7th when he laid down the bunt. That made it about a fifth of the way down the third base side and stayed fair. After that 2 RBI single from Jordan Prentice, which got the scoring going for the Dock Spiders, where they picked up 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th, where they lead 6-4 now. Here's the pitch to Henwood. Fastball runs low on the outside corner. So it'll be 1 ball, no strike to Alex Henwood, who tonight is 1 for 4 with 1 run. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Hennessy sets at the letters, now kicks and delivers. Fastball over the plate, but just low, so it's 2 balls, no strikes. To Alex Henwood, the Cornhusker out of the University of Nebraska. Played in 31 games this season, started 23 of them. Batted .232. He's batting .410 for the Dock Spiders this season. Here's the 2-0. Fastball lifted foul way over the netting. He's had a lot of heat on it, but out of play, foul. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Alex Henwood, who's making his 18th appearance this season, his 17th start. He's played about every position. He's in first tonight. He's moved over to third in the last inning. He's played 7 out of the 9 positions. Here's the 2-1 to Henwood. That one fastball looked at for strike number 2 as it's on the inside corner, bell tie. So 2s are hot across the board in the ball strikes and out columns. We'll see Henwood trying to keep things alive for the Dock Spiders. As it's Hennessy coming in his first inning of work. Hennessy kicks and throws. That one way inside, low, misses, so it'll be a full count pitch now to Alex Henwood with 2 outs, who's trying to get on base for the 3rd time tonight. He's just 1 for 4. After reaching on a fielder's choice in the 5th, and he had a single in the 7th. So he's been on base 2 straight times. We'll see if he can make it 3 here. A payoff pitch, 2 outs, no runners on. Hennessy sets and throws. Fastball, big swing and a miss there from Henwood, who goes down swinging. The Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Woodchucks errors, and no one left on base. They are 3 outs away from their 8th win at home. We will head into the top of the 9th. Coming up next, where Fond du Lac leads 6-4. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Or you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried eggshell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried eggshell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank. smile up on the wall. It's your night, it's your weekend.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. The Dock Spiders are 3 outs away from the victory here from Harebaker Field as we head into the top of the 9th inning with a 6-4 lead. We will see batters 9, 1, and 2 due up. We have another call to the bullpen for the Dock Spiders in now to try and close out the game. It'll be Michael Hope at Shippensburg University. He's pitched in 3 games this season, 4 1/3 inning, has given 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, and has just allowed 2 hits on 18 batters he faced. So he'll be dealt with Michael Fernandez here. Fernandez from the left side. Hope kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner as Fernandez watches that one go by. Michael Fernandez is 0 for 2 on the night with a walk in his last at-bat in the 6th. He grounded out the 2nd in the 4th and struck out in the 2nd. Hope gets the 0-1 sign. Kicks and deals. That one lifted hard into left center field. Rushing to his left, making the grab head high is the left fielder Jordan Prentice for the first out. So it's an F7 for those of you keeping score at home. Fond du Lac just 2 outs away now from their 8th win at home this season. It would be 4 straight for the Dock Spiders, who are 12-8. And are 7-3 in their last 10 games. So we go to the top of the order where we find Reese Alexiades from the right side. Righty versus righty here. Hope sets and throws. That one misses way low on the outside corner as it gets away from Cohen. But no one on base to advance. So it'll be a 1-0 count now to Reese Alexiades, who for the Woodchucks tonight is 0 for 3 with a run and a walk. Here comes the 1-0 offering. That one in the strike zone. Fastball on the outside corner, looked at about thigh high to Reese Alexiades, where the Dock Spiders lead 6-4 thanks to 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. We're in the top of the 9th now. Dock Spiders 2 outs away from the victory. A 1-1 count to Alexiades. Hope kicks and delivers. That one fastball in there for strike number 2 over the plate. And it's about knee high to Alexiades. So a 1-2 count from Michael Hope to Reese Alexiades, who's 0 for 3 tonight, batting .333 on the season for the Woodchucks. Hope sets and deals. That one check swing there. They got him, as that fastball was right over the plate for strike number 3. Now it brings up Alex Terral with 2 outs. The Dock Spiders 1 out away from the victory. Terral is 0 for 3 with the walk. Hope kicks and deals. The first pitch, that one swung, lifted foul to the left of the home plate side, up and out of play. So no balls, 1 strike to Alex Terral with 2 outs in the top of the 9th, where Fond du Lac leads 6-4. Trying to take the series lead to 4-2 over the Woodchucks. Hope steps off the rubber. Now kicks his right cleat, leans over, and gets the sign from Cohen. Hope sets at the letters, now deals. That one, big swing and a miss there from Terral. So no balls, 2 strikes to Michael Hope. As the fans gather on their feet, will Fond du Lac do it? Back-to-back nights with a strikeout. Last night we saw Zach Bryant end the game on a strikeout. We'll see what Hope goes with an 0-2 count, 2 outs to Terral. Sets at the letters, now deals. That one, fastball lifted, foul, up and out of play. So we'll reset and do it again to Alex Terral. That one was way high, up and out of play to the left of home plate. So no damage. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hope going to try and replicate what Bryant did last night, where he finished the game on a strikeout in the 5-2 win. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. That one in there for a strike on the outside corner. And for the 2nd straight night, the Dock Spiders win over the Wisconsin Woodchucks as they have struck out Alex Terrell. Michael Hope comes in here and is able to retire the side. And not only does he retire the side, he replicates exactly what Zach Bryant did when he struck out the last two batters he was dealt with. Fond du Lac with the 6-4 win over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. They now improve to 13-8 on the season. Wisconsin drops to 6-16. We'll come back in just a moment and wrap things up on the Doc Spiders postgame show. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried eggshell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried eggshell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome inside the Doc Spiders postgame show. The Doc Spiders pick up the huge 6-4 victory over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. So it's back-to-back nights where the Doc Spiders take down the Woodchucks. Fond du Lac improves their record to 13-8. Overall, they're now 8-2 at home. The Woodchucks drop to 6-16. And for Fond du Lac, they're now on a 4-game win streak. They are 8-13 in their last 11 games, and it was a 7th inning that really provided to be the key difference here, where they picked up 5 runs to grab the 6-4 lead. Fond du Lac picks up 13 hits on the night. Wisconsin just 3 hits. They had the lead 4-1 going into the 7th inning, despite only getting 3 hits. The scoring started for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders when Jordan Prentice, with 2 runners on, hit an RBI single, which would get the game to 4-3. Then Alex Henwood would have a single of his own. Brad Hudson was hit by a pitch. And then Troy Black had a sacrifice hit for an RBI as well. Alex Zero had an RBI single of his own. Jack Wassel also had a single in the 7th inning. It's just about everyone had a hit for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders in the 7th inning. A 6-4 final here from Hare-Baker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. We'll look around the Northwoods League South Division scoreboard in a moment when we come back from the break, as well as a look ahead at the Doc Spiders' upcoming schedule. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Doc Spiders postgame show on KFIZ.
Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dock Spiders into their second year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dock Spiders baseball.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry-out deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back into the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ. The Dock Spiders pick up the 6-4 victory over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. They improve their record to 13-8, and for the Woodchucks, they fall to 6-15. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Northwoods League South Division. Madison and Rockford are tied at 0 apiece in the top of the 13th inning from Rivet Stadium. That one's going to be a grind. Kalamazoo leads the Green Bay Bullfrogs 5-2 in the top of the 8th. Battle Creek takes down Kenosha 10-4, and Wisconsin Rapids Rafters are demolishing the Lakeshore Chinooks 8-0. Fond du Lac will be back at home for 2 more straight games. They'll face off against the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters 6:35 tomorrow night. Thursday night, it is 90s night. And post-game launch ball with KFIZ AM 1450. Come out to your favorite theme night. Tomorrow's being 90 night. And purchase tennis balls for $1. Toss them onto the field after the game to win prizes from local businesses. First pitch will be at 6:35. Tickets are still on sale for that one. Call 920-907-9833. That'll about do it for tonight here, where the Dock Spiders get the 6-4 win, their 4th straight win in a row. For myself, Cam McGuire, so long. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 6:35.